Hello everyone, this is Darling Tarot Heart, and today we are doing a book card reading all about 2024 predictions. I'm so pumped and happy to make this video today for you. I am so energized. The new year is just around the corner, and this is the last video of 2023 for me. I'm so excited. I can't believe I am filming videos. It wasn't even like it is a dream come true for me, so I'm very happy to see how 2024 is going to be like for me as well. And of course I want to see what 2024 is going to look like for you. The number of the year is number 8. And the number 8 is all about infinite possibilities and abundance. So I really hope abundance and prosperity and all kinds of opportunities are going to come to you. I am so happy and excited for 2024. I can't wait to see what this year is going to bring to us. And also this is going to be the year of the dragon. So this is going to be a very interesting year. Both in numerology and the zodiac signs. Let's see what this year is going to look like for you as well. This is pile number 1 with the tiger's eye stone. This is pile number 2 with the amethyst stone, and this is pile number 3 with the jade stone. Feel free to pause this video and meditate a little bit to figure out which pile has the right message for you. You can always come back to this part of the video if something doesn't really resonate to you. It is totally fine. Just come back to this part of the video and pick another pile and go to the corresponding timestamp from my description box down below to get to your message a little bit faster. And without further ado, let's move on to the readings. Hello, this is for everyone who picked pile number 1 with the tiger's eye stone. Let's see what your 2024 is going to look like. Oh my god, we have the lovers, and right from the bat we have a year of love, a year where you're going to grow. Maybe you're going to find your perfect person, your perfect relationship, or it can mean that relationships are going to be very, very important to you. Relationships per se, as like it can be a relationship, you and your husband, you and your wife, you and your partner. It can be you and your friendship groups, or the partners you are working with, at work, your co-workers. Relationships is going to be a big part for your 2024, and many opportunities are going to come from your friendships and people so I feel like you're going to have a year where relationships are going to be very, very prominent. This is very interesting. As a first card, the year 2024 for you looks like it is going to be abundant in connections. It feels like it is a good year. It feels like you are coming together with a special someone. You're going to find your soulmates, your special people. The lovers is the card number 6 in tarot. As you can see, it is the number 6. I feel like there are so many ways that things might happen, and things will happen in very mysterious ways also. Let's get more cards already. I'm going to pick a card for each month, and then I'm going to charm cast on top of the cards that we're going to have on top, of the cards. So yeah, let's move this card a little bit to the side and get the next card. Let's get a card for January 2024 for you. January 2024 for you. Let's see, we have a card already here. We have the High Priestess. That's a very, very interesting start. I think I'm going to get all of them at first. So give me some minutes here to get all the cards. So February 2024, let's see what we have. Let's see. We have the Empress. That's another lovely card. Let's see, what more can we have? We continue on with March, and we have the Queen of Swords. Let's go to April 2024. We have the World. That's very interesting. Are you going to travel in April? Do you make plans about April already? Are you going to move out? We have the Justice card for January, February, March, April, May, and let's get one more for June. We have our card already, and that is the Two of Swords. That's an interesting one. July, we have the Two of Pentacles. Let's see, let's move on. We have the Four of Cups in August. We have the Three of Pentacles. Then for September, and let's keep on going. We have the Two of Cups. That's another lovely energy. Let's go for November. And we have the Judgment card. I thought I said Justice, but you already got the Justice card. And for December 2024, you have the Queen of Cups. Let's fix them up a little bit here. So don't forget, the year is the Lovers for you. But this is in a card for each month. So let's move them around a little bit for you to see them a little bit more clearly. Okay, so cards are fixed up so you can see them a little bit more clearly. And let's see, that's a very interesting year you have. You have many cards that are major arcana cards for many months. So again, this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. This is your year for 2024. So right from the bat, let's see what January looks like for you. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a beautiful energy, an inviting energy for you to listen to your intuition a little bit better. I feel like since January is the first month of the year, even if it is not the first month of the winter, it is the heart of winter. January is the heart of winter, and I feel like the High Priestess is calling you to dig a little deeper, and seek comfort and seek your intuition through guidance. I feel like you are searching, you're looking inside yourself. You are truly trying to find peace within yourself. And I feel like this is beautiful. This helps a lot if you want to start something new with this new year, if you want to set new goals. But I feel like this year starts off for you to make a list of things that you want to manifest for this year. And this is very interesting. See how the High Priestess holds this paper over here, this piece of paper over here. It says tarot. So maybe this is the year where you start to learn tarot, or you are starting to have an interest in the occult. Maybe it can be something else spiritual, like taking yoga classes, or something that helps you calm your nervous system. I feel like there are many things and many messages with the High Priestess over here. But all in all, the main message is that you are starting to listen to your body. You're starting to listen to your intuition, and it feels very, very nice and it feels like you make these not 360, an 880, turn, and you start listening to your body and your intuition. I really, really like this for you. And don't forget, the main card of the year for you is the Lovers. So I feel like you have this huge sense inside of you that this year is the year that you are going to find your soulmate. This is the year that you're going to master the soulmate relationship. You are going through some changes inside of you, and these changes will allow you to find your soulmate. And that's beautiful. That's so nice. So nice to start the year where you listen to your body and your intuition. The start of the year sometimes might look very tough for some people, but I feel like for you, you have been waiting to start something new for a while now, because the high priestess is you seeking wisdom, you seeking guidance. Maybe this video for you is the guidance that you need for the new year, to start something and find comfort and find someone, to that you can trust their guidance and their advice. The high priestess again might look like that you are looking for mentorship for something. It might look like somebody who helps you, who gives you advice. It could be a therapy session. It can be so many different things for everyone. But all in all, don't forget that no matter how much you seek advice outside of yourself, the best advice is always coming from within. It always comes from within. And I think that this year is the year where you're going to find your true calling. And moving along to February, February is the Valentine's month, and I feel like with the Empress card, you're going to have a very cute and beautiful Valentine's. This is beautiful, especially with the Lovers as a combination of cards, because again, don't forget the Lovers is the main card of the year for you. The Empress is a beautiful energy. The Empress card signifies pregnancy, it signifies abundance, it signifies the one becoming two and the two becoming three. There is abundance and prosperity in everything that you touch. Everything that you touch is going to turn into gold. Opportunities are going to come for you. The Empress just sits down and, makes the best of whatever she already has. And if there is something that she doesn't have, the Empress, if there is something that she doesn't have, she makes it happen. She manifests it into her real world. In combination with the High Priestess right next to it, I feel like you're going to not only set goals, in written form. I feel like making a vision board is going to be very nice. I feel like checking things out of your list is going to help you and motivate you into bringing more things into fruition. And with the Empress card, I see that you are making many things and many dreams come true thanks to your energy. This Empress card is all about things coming to manifestation, things coming to fruition. All your hard work is paying off right at the middle of February. I feel like both January and February for you are goals that are manifesting very, very fast. There is abundance and prosperity for you in the month of February. There are so many good things that literally are just going to come to you because your energy is so high, and I feel like you're going to feel very spoiled. I feel like people around you are going to gift you things, and it feels so good to finally see that people recognize your efforts. This is the energy of the Empress that I'm getting for you. And in combination with the Lovers, I really see that people see your worth. People see how much you're worth, how you are worth waiting for, how they really and actually want you to be part, how people want to be part of your life. This feels so good. This feels like it is an amazing energy for you. Let's move along to the month of March. We have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is an interesting card to have, for the whole month. I feel like after this month of abundance for the Empress card, I feel like you're setting again new goals, but this time it is a kind of goal where it has to do with communication and the skill of speaking or writing or anything that has to do with words. Swords correspond to the air element, and the air element is all about communication, the written and the spoken word, how we choose to connect, how we choose to communicate our thoughts and our feelings. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords over there for the month of March, I feel like it is going to test you a little bit about your skills. I feel like you're going to master the skills, and you're going to uh, be in a place where you need to communicate your thoughts a little bit more clearly, and not just a little bit more. You're going to be in a place where you need to communicate what you have in your mind, because otherwise things might get out of control, things might get a little bit weird with people around you, and this is not something that it seems like you like a lot over here, because I feel like communication is something that you have decided that is working for you, and you can't just leave it behind. In combination with the Lover's card, this is literally calling you to be open with your partner and communicate what it is that you want to your partner, and be open about what other people have to say about a certain situation, because of course your opinion matters and your feelings matter, but it is also about what the other person wants and needs as well. And especially in combination again with the Lover's card, you really need to consider what your thoughts, what your partners, or the person that you have in your mind, their thoughts and their feelings and what they are, and if there is something that they do not like and they want you to stop doing it, you need to make a serious conversation about it. I just feel like maybe your words might come out as a little bit too harsh during this time, but all in all, I think that it is better to say the words than keep them inside yourself, and not give them a thought in the world. It is always better to express your emotions, express your feelings, than keeping them inside your body, and making everyone around you feel confused as to what you might have in your mind. Don't be too harsh on yourself or the connections around you. Just clear communication is all that is needed for the month of March for you. Let's move on to the month of April over here with the World card. That's very nice. The energy that I'm getting is so different. For some reason, I feel like things are turning around over here. Maybe this is why there is some kind of resentment during the month of March, with your communication and things that need to be said, like over here for the month of March. Because the month of April for you is it is sorry, it is the month of closure. World card is the last card of the major arcana cards, and all that it means is that everything gets its closure, everything gets completed, and it is about exploring and traveling and seeing all the opportunities that are in front of you, and going on a new path towards something that you always desired. I feel like there are so many desires inside your heart, like I don't know, maybe with the Empress card there is this element with you, that you want the perfect partner and you want to make a family. With the High Priestess there is this deep desire that you want to listen to your body, listen to your intuition, and go from there, and listen to the advice and the compass of your heart. With the Queen of Swords, we have the desire of clear communication. And now with the World card, we have new desires over here. And the World card represents all the desires, and all the desires coming true, all the desires coming to fruition and being manifested. The world card represents most of all traveling and experiencing new cultures, experiencing new languages, learning a new language, traveling to a new country, maybe moving to a new country, or in combination with the lover's card, which is the card of the year for you, it might represent a lover from abroad, somewhere where you have never been before. Maybe this person does not even speak the same language as you, and there is this connection between you two where you're getting to know each other and getting to communicate with each other, because there is this connection, there is this magnetic energy, between you and this person, and you want to learn everything about their culture, and they're going to want to learn everything about your culture as well. I love this for you. I love this for you. I feel like the month of April for you is going to be an exploration. I feel like you're going to complete a lot of your project. Again, there is this element that you're going to move to a different town or a different country, or you're going to find a partner where they are going to be from a different place than you. Don't be afraid though, long distance relationships can be pretty harsh, but I feel like when you have the right person, nothing can go wrong, and you are never going to make a mistake, when you find the right person. So we have January, February, March, April. Let's move on to May. The Justice card is an interesting one in combination with the Lovers. That's an interesting one. The Justice card is giving that things should be fair, how do I say this? Things need their balance, There is this deep need for communication and fairness with this card. The Justice card is the card that corresponds to the zodiac sign of Libra. Maybe you're going to get help from a Libra, or you are a Libra and you're going to ask for legal advice. This might look like getting advice, from a counselor or a therapist, seeking advice for a very specific need that you have inside your heart. This is another major arcana card. You have many major arcana cards over here: the Justice card, the World card, the Empress, and the High Priestess, as well as the Lovers and the Judgment card, but that is of course later in the month. But there are many major arcana cards here. There are many changes happening in this year for you, and you need to prepare yourself a little bit for that. Especially if you're somebody who does not really like changes, you like things as they are, for what they are, and it is hard for you to deal, with changes. But all in all, I feel like these changes are so much needed in order for things to move along to a better place. And especially with the Justice card, I'm getting the sense that the month of April for you, not April, May, I'm sorry. I thought it was April. This is the month of May. I feel like things need to be fair for you. It is calling you to have faith that the universe is going to treat you well, The universe is going to treat you how you treat others. So, of course, kindness is going to come a long way for you. Be kind, and be kind to yourself as well as others, and everything will turn around for your favor. The Justice card just lets me know that everything is going to come. How do I say this? There are things that happen that are external, outside of us, and there are things that happen because we manifested them, even if we thought about them or we didn't thought about them, because what manifests is the thing that we least resist, So I feel like you need to trust the universe a little bit more and make a little bit more make the effort, to be a little bit more kind to yourself, and this will come a long way. And in combination with the Lovers, the Justice card lets me know that either you're going to have a fight with your partner, that you're going to have legal issues over that, or it means that you and your partner have a balanced relationship. I know it sounds contradicting to one another, but this is what I'm getting, because there are many people that are very hot-headed, and there are small things in the relationship that they never talk about, and when they get to talk about them, you bottle up your emotions, and you just want to explode, and you want to explode to your person who is closest to you, who knows you, and you want to put the blame, because you don't want to get the responsibility of the fight, of something that they did, and it was like bad for you. But yeah, again, this can be either or, because depending on who is watching, and what your personality is like. But both of these cards give the sense that things need to be fair in the relationship, and things need to be fair with you and your connections in general, and you need to be kind to yourself and kind to others, and give them time. This is the best advice that I think everybody needs to listen for the year of 2024, because impatience is getting you nowhere. You need to stay patient, and you need to stay calm in order to see things clearly and have your mind be cleared up from thoughts that no longer serve you. And moving along to the month of June, I see that your vision is getting a little bit blurred over here. The Two of Swords makes me think that you don't really want to both June and July look like you are in this indecisive situation. There are things that you want to do, there are things that you want to spend your money on, there are decisions that need to be made, but you just don't want to deal with it right now, or at least, in the month of June. I feel like there are many things that need to be said, there are many things that call your name, but you decide to stop and not act for some reason. It is okay. It is better to take your time with things rather than making a hasty move and then regretting it. With the Two of Swords, we have somebody, there is this element where indecisiveness, and there is introspection, there is indecisive. I don't think there is indecisiveness, but there is introspection. You think about where a specific path is going to lead you. You think about what your desires are. It is half of the year, the month of June over there. You just finished the first 6 months, and you already accomplished so much. It feels like you have accomplished many goals already, and maybe you are reconsidering again your next vision, your next thoughts. You're thinking about what is coming next, what is there for you again. There is this reflection period for you in the month of June. Most of times, the summer months are mostly about fun and exploring and going, to the sea and, traveling and adventure. But I feel like the summer months for you look quite uneasy, I would say, because, June, July, and August seem like they are kind of harsh to you. The swords again correspond to the element of communication. I feel like you are going to figure out again a better method of communication about something. There are things that you want to say, but you don't know how to say them. You are fighting some kind of demons over here, as you can see with the card. But I feel like your soul is so clear. I think that you know what the truth is, but for some reason you let fear and indecisiveness get the best of you for some reason. I'm not really sure what it is and why it is so deep. I mean, it might not be that deep, okay? But it looks like it is getting deeper as the months go, because it starts with the Two of Swords, it evolves into the Two of Pentacles, and with the Four of Cups in the month of August, you just don't want to deal with this at all. The Four of Cups over here is about feeling regretful, feeling like the answer is no, where the opportunity is right in front of you. You feel like you don't deserve it, you're not worthy of it. You know, I feel like the summer months are going to be a little bit harder on you, but don't worry, we're going to get the charms, and I feel like they are going to be a little bit kinder. So the Two of Swords again with the Lover's card in combination, I feel like again there is this gap between you and your connections. Again, this is the year where your relationships are tested, your connections, your co-workers, your partnerships, and your friendships are going to be the best part of this year. And when you let fear get the best of you, when you're fearful of what other people are going to say, how your friends are going to treat you on your birthday, for example, I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure, and you let all these thoughts get the best of you. And I'm not really sure why this is something that you want to think about. I'm not really sure why you are setting up yourself for failure. I just think that there is some kind of resentment when it comes to some of your connections, and especially in the months of June, July, and August. This is really going to test you, so prepare yourself. I feel like there are more things to be done during this month, and it is always better to act when a specific situation happens than leave it and bottling up inside you. So the Two of Swords again has to do with you deciding something over here and over there, and deciding based on both the heart and the mind, okay? And with the Two of Pentacles, this is literally the very similar message, but the Swords over there has to do with communication, and the Pentacles has to do with material things and money, okay? So we have June, and let's move on to July. The month of July for you looks like it is going to be decisions about money and where the money goes. So yeah, there is decisions that need to be made about money, about goals, about things that you need to pay more attention to. There are many things that are going to be about material things, about everyday material things, and about money. The Two of Pentacles is about making decision about where the money goes. It can be about a traveling destination that you want to go. Maybe you're going to spend a little bit more money during this month, and you feel kind of resentful towards it, but it is so much needed, especially if it is a vacation that you so much deserve. Why not spend a little bit more money to get to the destination that you always wanted? Don't leave something for tomorrow when you can do it today. You know, this is the energy I'm getting with the Two of Pentacles over there. I feel like there is so much more than meets the eye for the month of July over here. And again, balance is everything. I feel like in combination with the Lover's card, which is the heart of the year, I feel like you need to let other people help you a little bit more. If you feel resentful towards getting help, or having someone paying for something for you, I feel like this is the month where you need to just relax a little bit and try to figure out a way to make things work, especially if you have a partner and they want to gift you something, like you know, if they want to travel together with you, right? If they want to pay for something, let them, and you can make the move again towards them a little bit later on, okay? And let's move on to the month of August. We have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is about opportunities that are handed to you, but for some reason you feel resentment, you feel like you're not worth it, you feel resentful towards it. There is what is the word, feel unsure and skeptical and doubtful about this opportunity that is being handed to you, right? There is this element where everything around you is testing you for some reason, and you feel skeptical, you feel doubtful, you feel suspicious. This is what the word I was looking for. The Four of Cups is the card where it lets me know that you feel suspicious about something, about everything that is being handed to you. And again, especially when it comes to your connections, maybe someone wants to be your friend because they want to win something from you, or there is someone that shows interest towards you, but you feel like the only thing they care about, is sex, and you don't want this, you want a beautiful and loving relationship. All in all, the month of August is calling you to relax, and of course don't be so suspicious. Or if you feel like these suspicions are real, and like they are as real as you can feel your own body, I feel like the message here is that you need to let these emotions and be, of course, but try to find the root of these doubts. Try to find the root of this doubtfulness and this insecurity you feel inside yourself. And especially when you are someone who has been working a lot and you have been waiting to get the fruits of your labor, why do you feel so resentful towards things that are showing up in your life? Why do you feel resentful towards receiving something? Especially with the Four of Cups, I feel like I could say that there are so many people out there that are very bad receivers, especially there are things that manifest in people's lives and they don't even care that it manifests, because there are people out there who manifest again and again and again, and when the manifestation comes they just don't feel anything, because they said, oh well, I worked on this, oh well, I saved up the money to do so, it's not like I manifested it. But the thing is, gratitude and feeling like you earned it is as good as something magically appearing in your life. The feeling of gratitude must be present in order for more things to be grateful for are going to come into your life. That's all I can say for the month of August. Let's move on to the month of September. We have the Three of Pentacles. Of course, the month of September is the school months, and it is the school season again when it starts, and the Three of Pentacles is a perfect card to have for the month of September, because the Three of Pentacles lets me know that there are many good connections that are coming along, and more goodness and more people are going to come together for the same cause, the cause of teaching, the cause of good work, and things coming along, and all is good. I feel like again there is this element of the two becoming three, like a family growing, or how do I say this? Maybe you move in with your partner, and you there are things that need to be fixed in the house and you call someone to help you, or you make it work with your partner and you build things for yourself for this home. I feel like there are many messages that the Three of Pentacles might hold. Again, the Pentacles has to do with money and and things that are material things. Money and material things is what the pentacles represent. Okay, so there are things that need to be fixed in the house, you fix them. There are things that need to be paid up front and you pay for them. I feel like there is so good energy with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like everything just magically appears when you need it. The Three of Pentacles has this kind of magic. If you lost your job, for example, there is opportunity with the Three of Pentacles over here. It's showing up a new connection, a new partnership, someone who helps you find a new job. This is just an example. It doesn't have to be this way, but this is what I'm getting with the Three of Pentacles. A new connection, a new set of co-workers, you getting the job of your dreams. Again, there is this element that things need to be fixed around the house and you call someone to help you. And this person knows a lot of other people that I can help you with building your house or building something. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that needs to be fixed in your home. It can be something that needs to be fixed in your office where you work, for example. Or it can mean, again, someone coming together to help you find a better job, find better payment. This can be, again, about mentorship also, or your partner becoming your mentor when it comes to your finances or your career. This is beautiful, guys. The Three of Pentacles in combination with the Lover's card. There is this beautiful connection where everything just comes together and clicks. Let's move on to the month of October. And October feels like it is the month of soulmates for you, because we have the Two of Cups over here in combination with the Lover's card. If you felt like there is nowhere to be found, if you feel like a relationship is not going to happen for you in the 2024 year, oh my god, you're so wrong. The month of October for you feels like it is a soulmate connection over here, soul flame, like twin flame connection, like true love over here. The Two of Cups is the soulmate card. The Lover's card is the card of connections and relationships, and you coming together with the soulmates. Both of these cards have to do with soulmates coming along. The Two of Cups is about reaching an agreement. It is about finding someone in the middle, about the love that you share is much more important than arguments, than differences when it comes to tastes, or I don't know. This feels just like things you always wanted to find in a partner, and you find them. There are ups and downs over here, especially, like, again, I said, in the summer months. There are ups and downs that are happening in the summer, but everything comes along for you to come to a beautiful place where you and your soulmate connection comes together. And it is perfect. It feels perfect. There is magic that you and this person share, and it holds so much meaning, right? I really feel like this is a connection like one that you have never ever sensed before. This is beautiful, guys. I'm so happy for you. It feels literally like something that you always be looking for, and you just found it in the year of 2024, in the month of October. This is so, so important. Something that you dreamed for so long. It just comes together. It just clicks over here. It's beautiful. It's like finding a ship in the sea, in the dark, in the fog, right? It feels so good to just find someone to click with. It just feels so good, guys. I am getting um like you in the middle of the forest at night where there is fog, there is um heavy clouds that are just so low and they touch, the trees, and you try to find your place and you just find your perfect someone to look together for the perfect place. It just things just fall into place in the month of October for you. The veil is thinning during the month of October, during Halloween time. So I feel like if there is interest in the occult for you, I feel like ancestor work is going to be very important during the month of October, because your ancestors want you to find your perfect partner. They want you to find your perfect soulmate. If there is someone who is on the other side of the veil, I feel like there is a connection that is so much needed, and you're going to ask them to help you find your perfect partner over here. And let's move on to the Judgment card. So with the Judgment card, we have a certain situation that calls your attention during the month of November. The Judgment card is about having an aha moment, having something that was literally under your nose and you just realized it, and seeing the truth of the situation, seeing the truth of the matter. The Judgment card is about having better judgment over people and situations, but also never judge someone or judge the situation from a place of hurt, inside your heart. I feel like there are so many different people out there. There are so many different things and situations that people need to learn from. And judgment is not the best way to go. Judgment needs to happen when the situation calls for certain things, to come along and happen, like a lawsuit, for example, things that have to do with the law. But holding judgment over how someone felt during this time, during some difficult times, or judge someone based on how they decided to show their emotions towards something, this is not your place to judge. And of course, all in all, it is not very good to judge other people, because the harsher you judge other people, the harsher you judge yourself, and this is just how it is. And I feel like there are so many things that call your attention during the month of November. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe when I cast the charms over there, it is going to show it to me. But I feel like there are things that are hidden from you, and during the month of November you're going to figure out finally why a specific situation calls your attention again. Maybe this has something to do with the months of summer, where things seem a little bit harsher for you, and it is calling your attention again during the month of November. But the Judgment card is not a bad card. It just lets me know that things just show up to you and you see the truth of the matter and the truth of the situation. And of course, again, with the Lover's card, which is the yearly card for you, I feel like there are things when it comes to your connection and your relationship again that call you to have better judgment of character and be more kind to yourself during this time and not say harsh words again. This is literally the main message of your year. So I think I'm repeating myself over and over again, but this is very important to be said. And of course, for the month of December, we have the Queen of Cups. It is calling you to allow your emotions to be present and feeling that your emotions are valid. I feel like you are becoming the master of your own emotions. Your year begins with the High Priestess and it ends with the Queen of Cups. Both of these cards hold quite similar energy, might I say. Both of these cards have a lot to do with the moon. So it has to do with femininity and your connection to your ancestors and your connection to your environment around you. It is also has to do a lot with your connection with the elements and especially the water element, because again the High Priestess is about connection to the moon and the Queen of Cups is about connection to the water. But as you know, the moon controls the tides of the earth, so of course there is this element that I feel like cleansing your energy, using the water element is going to be something very, very important to you. Maybe having a ritual during the year of 2024. For example, during the full moon, you can take, you can fill up your tub and, feel grateful for what you have during the full moon. Doing this ritual is going to help you a lot with clearing up your head and see the truth of the matter, seeing the truth of your situation, seeing the truth of yourself, and see that everything you allow yourself to do, you can actually do, I love the Queen of Cups. She's so beautiful in this card. I mean, as you know, this is my favorite deck that I own, and I can't wait for this artist to come up with their new tarot deck, which is the Vampire Tarot. I cannot wait, literally, I cannot wait to just have this deck, this new deck in my hands. But anyway, let's cast the charms. This is the moment I have been waiting for a while now. This is my bag of charms, and let's get in it. Let's see. All right, let's see what we have. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Let me fix them up a little bit. Oh my god, I love when charms and tarot cards just do everything for me and they just fall right in the right place. This is amazing. What else is there? Oh my god, so many. Let's see. Okay, for the month of January, we have the glow in the dark pebble, which of course represents the High Priestess so well, because what does the glow in the dark things do? They glow in the dark, they shine in the dark. It helps you see things in the dark, and this is something so clear with the High Priestess. I feel like during the darkest of times, you're going to find the light. No matter how big or small, this light is going to help you and lead you towards the things that you want, one step at a time. With the Empress card, we have a little bell over here, and interestingly enough, we have a similar bell over here for the month of August. But let's read the Empress card first with the bell over there. We also have a charm with a wing on it, as you can see. I love this for you because the Empress card represents pregnancy, fertility, abundance, and prosperity. And the bell over here makes me think of the ringing of the bell. You know how a bell rings when something important happens. So I feel like there is a big announcement for the month of February for you. And this is just all I can say. Spoiler alert, especially if you are somebody who wants a family, I feel like the month of February for you is going to be the perfect month for this beautiful announcement that your family is growing. Interestingly enough, we have the Queen of Swords, and as you can see, this bottle cap over here with the fox on it. And what did I say about the Queen of Swords? You need to use your words wisely. You need to use your words to communicate, to get the things that you want. Communication is going to be key here. We also have the little apple above the Queen of Swords and the crescent moon over there and the little bow. All of this charm makes me think, especially the fox charm. The fox charm is about using your wit and your cunning to get the things that you want. This is the perfect message for the Queen of Swords. This is literally like, how do charms do this with my tarot cards? But yeah, again, though, we have the moon on top of the Queen of Swords. You need to communicate your thoughts clearly, but never let your words be unkind towards others. Your words need to be said exactly as you feel them. And with the moon over here, there is this element that your words need to be said in a way where they are exactly as what it is that you feel. Because when you are confused yourself, you are going to confuse others about what it is that you want. You need to be able to recognize what it is that you want by yourself, especially, because otherwise things are going to get tangled. And you want things to look pretty, and you want this bow to look pretty, right? You don't want things to be tangled. So in order for things to come out as beautiful as this bow, things need to be said in a specific way and in a kind way. The apple above the Queen of Swords makes me think that smarts and, having a clear connection, having all things as clear and real as things that you can touch is the best way to go. And it is the best advice that you can use to help other people as well, especially if your job is to help people find themselves, or like if you are a counselor, for example. This is the way to go. We have the World card with the coin over here and the Pegasus in the reverse. The Pegasus in the reverse makes me think that you are afraid of moving on. You are afraid of dreaming big. There is this big desire that you want to travel, and the fear looks quite as big as this desire that you want to travel. I feel like there is money that comes your way at the right time for you to travel, but for some reason you have how do I say this? You have so much resentment when it comes to making it happen for some reason for you. This traveling needs to happen because your head is going to become, your soul is going to grow. I think it is time for you to allow your soul to grow with the World card. For the month of, the last month of spring, we have the Justice card, and on top of the Justice card, we have the ring where it says friend. So I feel like there is some kind of friendship that is turning around and becoming into a relationship. There is the plate, so I feel like it is in between. So I feel like in between the months of May and June, there are many things that are coming on your plate, and I feel like also the month of May for you, it is going to be a month where you lose yourself a little bit. We have the charm of a person, and it fell in the reverse. Don't lose yourself. You're losing yourself, especially losing yourself over a situation where it calls you to be yourself. I know it is harsh, but I am so positive that everything is happening for you to find yourself more and more, and not the opposite, not lose yourself. I feel like there are many connections between the month of May and the month of November, so maybe this is why both of these cards are a little bit harsher along these other cards were more soft. The rubber band makes me think that you need to be a little bit more flexible during the months of May and November. And there is this tree over here. This is a tree of life. I think of this as the family tree. I feel like connections to your family are coming along over here, and like, oh my god, you have this little angel over here. It fell between the Judgment, but it fell in the reverse. That's interesting. But let's move on. This charm makes me think of protection. So, and also you have the Algis rune. The Algis rune is about connections to God, and this is a protection charm. Both of these charms represent protection. So the month of June for you is calling you to protect your energy and protect your material things, protect your energy. Again, we have another wing over here, just like with the Empress card. Again, angels are around you, angels are protecting you. I feel like ancestor work, again, it feels like ancestor work is something very, very important that is coming along over and over again, both with the Empress card and now with the Two of Pentacles, with the wing. The wing represents angels being around you and protection, and you have both of these charms representing protection. So protections during the months of February, June and July, this is very, very important. You don't need to make spells, just make good thoughts during this time that you are protected from the you are protected, by the universe, and everything happens for the best of you, for everything to come along for the best of you. For the month of August, we have again another bell, which makes me think that something specific calls your attention, and you have two charms that correspond to the message of connections. And this is very interesting because the Four of Cups is the card that makes me think that you don't really feel connected with people around you. You feel disconnected, you feel doubtful, you feel resentful, you feel skeptical around people and connections around you. But you have two charms that represent closure, represent things needing to be connected to one another. You have the paperclip and the bottle cap, which keeps things closed, So this is an invitation for you to look in things and say that the connection is worth your time, that the connection is worth having one more conversation in order to fix something. With the Three of Pentacles, we have the moon with the star, which is beautiful. It makes me think that everything falls into the right place. The Two of Cups, in the month of October, we have this charm, and it is the Pokeball charm. It fell in the reverse, but in the reverse, it feels like it is a mirror. The Pokeball charm makes me think of exploration, and when it falls in the reverse, it means that there are not many things to look for anymore, because you find everything that you need in the perfect someone. And as you can see, it fell both on the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. This is beautiful. You have found the right person. Everything came at the right time. And funnily enough, the time charm over here in this specific dice, it fell on the Lovers, which is so interesting to see. We also have this another wing charm. It fell in the Lover's card. Again, the element of protection is prominent here. And moving along to the month of November, as you can see, there are many charms with the Judgment card. There is this tongue thing, we have the hand. Interestingly enough, we have two body parts. The hand makes me think that you need to move your hands during the month. You need to act a little bit more during this month. The Judgment card is about having an aha moment, right? So I feel like there are many things that you are realizing during this month. There are things that has to do with family and you being able to make do with all the things that are happening during this month. There is this element of protections, and again, angels being around you and protecting your energy. But there are so many things that come from you, right? The hand and the tongue, the things that you say and the things that you do. The things that you say and the things that you do. Both of these need to be consistent with one another in order for you to make things happen for you and be the things that you want to do the things that you want to do, right? Because when you say what you want to do and you go and do the opposite thing, the universe does not know what to do with that and doesn't know what to manifest for you, right? So your actions and your thoughts need to go, in parallel lines. They can't go, in all kinds of places and never meet up, because the universe confuses itself. The universe wants to give you what you want. Just do the things that are consistent with your thoughts. This is what I say. You need to be careful with the things that you say and the things that you do, the things that you think and the things that you do. And both of these need to go parallel with each other. For example, if you want to become a YouTuber, you need to post videos. You can't be a YouTuber otherwise, right? This is a make-do kind of situation. We also have the tiger, which makes me think that you are very brave. You are, it is calling you to be, at the right place at the right time, and you need to say the things at the right time and act at the right time and not make things bottle up inside of you again. And lastly, we have the Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups, we have the all cleared up little jewel over here, which makes me think that your intentions are clear, and especially with the Queen of Cups. Of course, the Queen of Cups is the queen that lets me know that your heart is clear and your emotions are valid and clear, and they are as clear as a bright day. And we have the coin over here. The coin over here has, a face, the queen, obviously. And funnily enough, we have a queen and it fell on the queen. And on the other side, there is this kind of door-looking thing, the arch door. So I feel like your good energy, you being in tune with your emotions, they are going to manifest into opening a new door for you, a new door of abundant opportunities for you for the next year, because this is the last month. This is the December 2024, and you are going to move along to 2025, right? This is a door of opportunities. So I feel like even if you feel like nothing goes in the right direction, by the end of 2024, you are going to have learned so much, and everything will fall for you in the right place for you to manifest these new opportunities for yourself. And I feel like that is all the messages I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Happy 2024. And I am so excited and pumped to post more during this year. Feel free to comment down below whatever it is that you want me to post as a theme for new videos to come. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Subscribe so that I can get my channel monetized. I love you. This is a dream come true for me. I'm so thankful for everyone that is subscribed to my channel and everyone everyone who is going to subscribe. Like, guys, I am so thankful for you. I love you, and I will see you in my next one. Let's move on to pile number 2. Hello, this is for everyone who picked pile number 2 with the amethyst stone. Let's see what the theme of your year is going to look like before I move on to the months. Let's see. We have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful, guys. The year of 2024 for you looks like so many opportunities for abundance and so many opportunities for love, and everything that you want to happen and make a new beginning for, everything is going to manifest for you. Everything is going to just come to you. Everything feels like it's like your cup is over full with joy and happiness and kindness, and everything that you always have dreamed of is coming to fruition. All aces in tarot correspond to new beginnings, so I feel like This is a huge reboot for you. This is a huge start point for you. If you wanted to do something for a long while and you didn't, I feel like this year is going to happen for you. I feel like this is the year where you are going to realize that all that you want is coming for you, and you are truly in charge of it, and you can make it happen. I feel like with the Ace of Cups, there is so much that meets the eye. I feel like there are so many emotional things that are manifesting during the year of 2024 for you, and just everything feels like it is going to fall into place for you, and this is lovely, this is amazing. New beginnings when it comes to love, new beginnings for relationships and friendships, beautiful new beginnings with your co-workers, or there is so much when it comes to your home, your family is growing, or I don't know, something that invites you to be in tune with your emotions. Like, I don't know, maybe you wanted to make a new artistic hobby for a long while and you didn't have the money for it. And now everything falls into place for you to invite this new hobby into your life and start doing it, you know. Maybe there is something artistic that you always wanted to do or manifest and become known for, and now it is a time, this new year for you has this beautiful energy where you have the time and the money to make it happen. You don't need a lot to make things happen, you know. You just need to be consistent little by little and make moves towards it. I feel like this is a year where you're going to be very brave about your emotions as well, not just confessing your emotions, but also being in the place where if someone comes along, for example, and you like them, you are able to express those emotions, and if you are not interested, you are also able to express those emotions without hurting the other person, you know. I feel like this is the year of growth for you. 2024 is the year of growth, because it is the number 8. 2024 is the year of 8, and 8 is the number of infinite possibilities and infinite paths that you can be on at the same time, because there is so much abundance in the universe, and the universe wants you to be prosperous and abundant. And I feel like this is the main theme for your reading. You want to be abundant and prosperous. You want to grow, not only emotionally but also in your wallet, because I don't know, but the Ace of Cups for me has this meaning where you not only grow in the emotional way, but you grow your emotions to match the amount of money in your pocket. I know this sounds quite like Ace of Pentacles energy, but from you know, in a very, oh my god, how do I say this, there is so much that connects us, our emotions and the money in our pocket, and there is so much more in between those things that happens when you don't feel worthy of something. You're not good at receiving it at all, and when you start analyzing and growing and finding the root of the problem and start fixing it, this is when this relationship between your emotions and money start to find a middle road, find a place and grow, grow your emotions and the money in your pocket at the same time. I know it sounds weird, but you can Google it. I've been to therapy for this, but I feel like this is something that needs to be said for the Ace of Cups, and also money, because as you can see, this is literally the picture of the card. As you can see, there is this beautiful hand over here and the crow that wants to leave this pentacle over here inside the cup. Why would the crow leave a coin inside the cup? The crow is grateful for what you did for it, and the crows always bring shiny gifts to you back for your good deed that you did for them, right? I love this energy. I love this message. And again, for you, it feels like this is the year of growth for you. Let's get cards for each month. This card is the main theme of the year, so it is going to apply for all the months. So I feel like it's month for you. There is some beautiful emotional new beginning. There are so many things and so many new people that are going to meet, and they are going to be so good to you. We already have our first card. It is the Sun. I'm going to get all the cards first, and then I'm going to move along with the charms and more things to come. For the month of February, we have the Death card, which is very interesting for the month of February, because the month of February is the Valentine's month. But let's see. Its culture is different. You don't have to celebrate, Valentine's. It is not something big in my country either, but it is what it is. For the month of March, we have the Chariot. This is January, February, March. We have April with the World card, which is very interesting. I feel like we also got this card in the month of April for pile number 1 as well. This is very interesting. What is it during the month of April that people want to travel? If I get this card in pile number 3 as well, I feel like this is something in astrology. There is no way this is not happening for everyone. Let's see, we have the 5 of Cups. That's a little bit of a setback over there. January, February, March, April, May. Let's get June to finish the first half of the year. Let's see, that's too many. I just want one at a time. We have our card, it is a star. Nice, that's a beautiful card for the month of June. Let's move this one over here and get the rest of the months. Let's get the month of July. Ooh, it fell just by itself. Let's see. We have the card 8 of Pentacles. That's nice. That's nice. I mean, not that anyone wants to work during the summertime, but there is so much more than meets the eye. This is the month of August for you, the King of Pentacles. As you know, in this deck, this is literally my favorite king. I mean, from all figures, I feel like the King of Pentacles is always my favorite. I love the King of Pentacles. Let's get the rest of the months. So we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Let's get the month of September. All right, we have the month of September with the King of Swords. Let's get the month of October. Woo! The month of October for you is, oh my God, the 10 of Pentacles. Guys, the month of October just wants to give in 2024, right? Oh my God, if you watched pile number 1 before this, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, let's see, we have the 2 of Pentacles for the month of November, and let's get the last card for you for the year of 2024. Let's see what we have. I feel like there is a deep card for you for the month of December for 2024. Oh my God, what? I'm sensing it. It is so deep. Oh my God, what card is it? What is it? Oh, that's interesting. Oh my God. Oh my. That's interesting. Of course, you have a deep card in the end of December 2024. I mean, people think that the Wheel of Fortune is just a good card, all in all, a good major arcana card to have in a reading. But for me, this card holds so much more than just good luck and good karma and blah, blah, blah. No, it feels a little too much sometimes, especially if you're someone who doesn't really like changes, but changes are so important to happen because things need to grow in our lives, and for some people changes are very, very hard to deal with, especially if they are not likable at first. They are not look like something they wanted, like especially if you're somebody who falls in love and expresses it, and the other person rejects you, and you feel like it is the end of the world. But in reality, this rejection was just protection from the universe, and the next person that you're going to meet along is the right person, you know. And it is always better to see the universe like that, like rejection is protection. We have a hair over here. I'm sorry for that. Let's see what we have over here. Guys, your energy feels, first of all, it feels vastly different from pile number one. This feels so in deep. First of all, let's start from the start, right? Let's begin with January of 2024. You have the Sun card. You start the year with the best mindset possible. Like literally, you feel so happy that the year of 2023 has ended, and you feel so good that 2024 is like on the verge of happening. You feel like 2024 is the year for you, and of course it is the year for you because 2024 is the year of 8. The number 8 represents opportunities, abundance, and infinite paths that you can be on. So of course you feel so energetic, you feel like ready to get on the horse and go the distance, you know. I feel like with the Sun card there is health, vitality. I feel like focusing on your health is something that's going to be very, very important for the rest of the month. So I feel like January for you, it is going to be a month of reset, where you're going to figure out what your body wants, what your body needs for this year. I think that you're going to set goals for your body to become healthier, to become setting a new weight goal, for example. If you have a specific goal when it comes to your body, like building your strength, for example, or getting your vitamins, or doing all those things about your body that you always wanted to do. It can be like as big as fixing health issues and getting your vitamins, you know, and getting exercise, but as small as getting, you know, a dream piercing, for example, in your belly button. It can be like something as small and as big as, you know, as the sun, you know. I feel like there are things that you want to change in your wardrobe as well, something that has to do with the way you look. The Sun corresponds to the zodiac sign of Leo. Maybe you are a Leo, or there is someone around you who is a Leo, and they want to help you with this new path that you are on, about fixing your something in your body, or fixing your body image as well. This can represent fixing your body image as well, if you're someone who suffers from body dysmorphia or face dysmorphia, and you want in the year of 2024 to find someone who is a no judgment zone and, you know, help you fix it. Again, it can be something as small as again, getting a piercing or getting lip injections, for example, and as big as, you know, losing weight or gaining weight, or getting more flexible, or getting stronger for the year. I don't know why I'm saying so much about the body, but for some reason I feel like this is the true calling. This is you facing yourself in the node and seeing what needs to be done. And especially in the start of the new year, I mean, the New Year's is an interesting time because it happens in the heart of winter. Why do we have the first of the year in the heart of winter? I have no idea, I have no clue. But the thing is that it happens during the heart of the winter, in the month of January. And for you, it seems like health and body image and fixing things up when it comes to your appearance is something that is going to be so much important. Again, health and vitality and your body being energetic is something that you want to do during, you know, the month of January. The Sun, all in all, corresponds to the message of prosperity and abundance and being good with kids. If you want kids, this means, spoiler alert, that you might be pregnant, or that your partner might be pregnant, or that you are finally able to adopt. You know, this can happen in many different ways. I'm not one to say how it can happen, but this is a good indicator. If you work with kids, it can mean that you are getting a job with working with kids, like a school or a kindergarten. This is just means that you are working with kids, or you know someone in your family, you know, inviting more people in the family, giving birth and stuff. But yeah, the Sun card as the start of the year is a beautiful card, and of course it holds the message again that you are looking inside your health and your body. You're taking care of your body during this time, and you know your energy is getting higher and higher, and that's so beautiful to see, because for the month of February we have a dive in deep with the death card. Don't be afraid, the death card does not mean literal death. It just means that you're going through a transformative period of time. And it is interesting to see that in the month of February, because uh, most of times February is just the second month of the year. Not many things happen during this time, but it is exam period for many people, for students or people who go to school. It is a period where your nerves are getting tested, because you just started the new year and you start to see the middle of the road. You see the bumps in the road and the delays, and this is very prominent again with you with the death card. The death card represents transformation and diving in deep in your soul. The death card corresponds to the zodiac sign of Scorpio, so this is giving very Scorpio energy. Maybe there is someone around you who is a Scorpio and they're going to need your help, or you are going to ask for guidance for someone who is the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Maybe you're going to meet someone who is a Scorpio. Again, with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups and the Death card represent literally a new beginning for you when it comes to your soul. So even if it feels like you are diving in deep, you are going through some kind of introspection inside yourself, I feel like this is the time where you're going to see that the time for a change is now, and this change comes from within for you to see your true colors. I really feel like this is the year where you find yourself. I mean, there are so many cards that represent you finding yourself: the Sun, the Death card, the Chariot, the World card, the Star card, the Wheel of Fortune. All these cards represent you going the distance to find yourself. I feel like this is like an old kind of Disney film where the protagonist sings the I Want song, and they go through all kinds of delays and setbacks and enemies to get to the other side, but they always get what they need. And of course they get what they want, of course, but through the delays and setbacks and enemies, in the end they recognize that there are things that they need and the things that they want, and sometimes both of them is so much. I mean, getting what you need is so much more than getting what you want. And this is what this death card represents: getting the thing that you need or getting the thing that you want. Sometimes both of these look like they are very similar, but in reality sometimes what you need is so much more needed than the things that you want. For example, if a relationship ends during the month of February, which is it can represent some kind of death of a relationship. For example, if you're going through a breakup during the month of February with the Death card again, the Ace of Cups is here to tell you that this is not the end. There is something new that is building up. You have learned your lesson from the last relationship. There are so many things that went wrong in that relationship, but that does not mean that you're not worthy of love. You are worthy of love. Everyone is worthy of love. You don't need to blame someone for their wrongs all the time just because a relationship did not work out in the end. There is always something new and better for you to come, and the universe wants you to have the better and more beautiful energy because you deserve it. The universe wants to provide for you the things that you want, but sometimes it gives you the time to seek out the truth of the matter. Let's move on to the month of March, which is the Chariot. I love the picture of the Chariot card with the eagle facing towards us. I feel like you are getting the hang of things and you're moving towards better things. The Chariot card represents the zodiac sign of Cancer. Maybe you are a Cancer again, or there is someone around you who is a Cancer and helps you move along with new desires and new paths. The Chariot corresponds to the message of movement, so that can represent some kind of vehicle. It can represent, you getting a new car, you getting a new way of transportation, you overcoming some kind of fear for transportation. Maybe you were afraid of trains or airplanes, and the month of March for you feels like now we are going through it because we need to travel to a specific destination through that means of transport. So you need to get over, that silly little fear of moving. The Chariot can represent that you are moving places, you are moving towns, or you're traveling a lot during the month of March. April is pretty much the same. It feels like traveling is very much indicated with the World card as well for the month of April. I feel like there is movement happening during the month of March and April, which is very interesting. Maybe you're moving along because you went to university, now you found a place to rent and start studying. It can represent you moving along with a special someone. I mean, with the Ace of Cups, it represents a new emotional beginning. Or you found a new job and you moving places and you start building a new life. This can represent also an emotional new beginning, because of course new beginnings are very emotional, especially if this was something that you always wanted, or if it's something that you weren't really sure you could do, but now there is the opportunity over here that you need to grab it, and do it. The World card represents conclusion and things coming to fruition, things being completed, projects being completed, feeling satisfaction and feeling, satisfied that everything just happened, that everything is, completed. The World card represents, closure about things. So if there are things that have left unsaid and you can't really move on from a specific situation, I feel like the month of April you're going to get the conclusion that you always needed. And it might not look like something that you want, but it is so much needed for you to move to the next thing and move along to the next goal. With the World card, of course, there is this element that you are experiencing new cultures. So again, the indicators of traveling and learning a new language, or I feel like for some reason there is this movement for everyone happening during the month of April. We also got the World card in pile number 1 in this specific place. So this is very interesting. I wonder what astrological aspects are going to happen for this World card to happen for the most part for everyone. This is so funny to me. So we have January, February, March, April. Let's move on to May with the Five of Cups. That's not a very nice card to see, but thankfully it is a minor arcana card, so it's not a big of a deal. The Five of Cups just represents some kind of disappointment when it comes to your emotions for some reason. I feel like you are the kind of person who gives a lot, who tries their best, and your efforts are not always recognized for some reason. And it gets really sad. It feels like I've been trying so hard. Why is no one recognizing my efforts? But the Five of Cups is the card that lets me know that there is always hope, because yes, some cups are spilled over there, but there are always the two in the behind, over here behind the rabbit, that you can count on. So I feel like you are focusing a little bit too hard on the bad things that happen, and you don't really see the good things that are here for you. And this can represent people that are here for you and they want to see you succeed. You're focusing so much on the negative that you don't really see that the right people are right next to you, right? So focus on the positive during the month of May, because there are so many people that love you and adore you for who you truly are, and everyone who wants like not to be around you, or people that do you wrong for no reason, they do not worth your time. People that worth your time and effort, you're going to know. And if someone is making you question if they worth your time, I feel like they are not worth your time. If someone makes you question your worth, they are not worth it. They are not worth it, you know. If someone loves you and adores you, they are going to let you know, you know. This is literally the message. If you have questions about whether someone likes you or not, they do not like you. Because the person that likes you, they will move mountains in order to let you know that they like you. Of course, there are exceptions to those rules, but if you want the exceptions, you know, to happen a little bit faster because you don't like to be left with questions, I feel like you need to allow yourself to ask those questions. Go to the person that gives you a hard time and confront them, you know, and let them know that this is the kind of how do I say this? This is not something that is to your liking, and you not a conclusion, and you want an answer, because how can you move on from being hurt all the time with all the questions and all the questionable moves towards you? You need to just have a conclusion. You need to have a closure, and this will help you and allow you to be free a little bit more faster than having questions that you cannot answer. Let's move on to the month of June. June feels like another reboot for you. We have the Star card. I love the Star card because it represents that even in the darkest of times, there is always going to be a form of light that it is going to help you find your way, find your path, find your true calling. The Star card message is beautiful because it lets me know that a star is born. Your talents are being recognized, your efforts are being recognized. You find yourself, you just find yourself, not in a way where you, in a way that you couldn't even bear the thought of before, you know. Again, it feels like your efforts are being recognized, your skills are being recognized, and your talents are being recognized. The Star card is about finding your true calling and finding your true self. This can be like, again, in the form of some kind of artistic talent. This can come in many forms. It can be through healing. You find that you are a healer as well. I feel like there is so much healing happening during the month of June for you, and you recognize that healing does not come through time, you know. It's not like, you know, time is going to heal the wounds. No, healing is what heals the wounds, and you're going to recognize that during the month of June. The month of June for you feels like a very hopeful time. You're seeing the truth of the matter. You're seeing the truth of yourself. You see yourself in the nude again, but in a way where you did not see it in the month of January. See how, we have 3 cards that represent, you know, figures in the nude, but both the sun and the star. See, I want to get this one as well. Let's see them, all 3 over here. See how all 3 of those cards represent figures in the nude. This literally shows that above all, the truth, it always comes, you know, in the nude. It always comes in the form of something raw, you know, something where you couldn't even believe it could come, and it is so simple as you in the nude, right? The truth coming forward in the form of the truest, in the truest form, and this star card makes me think that you see yourself again, but you see yourself healed, right? And with the Ace of Cups, like combination with the Star card and the Ace of Cups, I see that you are the one who gets the hang of things. You are in the driver's seat, and you recognize that you are the one who can heal yourself, that you can heal your wounds, and through answering the right questions, you are reaching the root of the problem, and you heal the root of the problem. The Star card makes me think that you are finding something new inside yourself that you always wanted to do. Again, it can come in the form of something like art or healing. You might want to become a doctor, for example. This can also be represented with a Star card, but it can also come in the form of healing, your inner self, like art. Because what is art? Art is the healing of the soul. Again, it can come in both forms, healing the soul or healing the body. It is different for each of you. So it can show up in your life in many different forms. If you do not feel like you have an artistic bone, or you can't be a doctor either, it can come in a form of a person who helps you see things a little bit more clearly, and they might do things for you that no one has ever done before. Again, this is a form of healing that no one else will understand but you, because this is your path. And of course, this is a reading for the collective. So again, I cannot be the one that says all the possible scenarios that the cards represent, of course, but the main theme for the month of June is healing. The Star card represents healing. The Star card also corresponds to the zodiac sign of Aquarius. So again, there are many zodiac signs that coming along. I mean, we have many major arcana cards, so of course we're going to have many zodiac signs represented here. So don't get too attached to the zodiac signs, but they are need to be said. So again, the Star card has this zodiac sign of Aquarius. Maybe there is an Aquarius who is going to help you with this healing journey of yours, or it can represent someone who comes along the way and heals your relationship wounds, for example, because we have the Ace of Cups in combination with the Star card over here, right? So this is a healing journey, a new emotional healing journey for you. Again, it can come with the form of just like the Sun card, where you want to heal your body again and see what progress you have done since the beginning of the year. This can come again, maybe you want to get into fitness, or both fitness and soul searching, and finding it through yoga, for example. And you see the start of the year, how you have started your yoga classes, and now you are in the middle of the year and see your progress, right? And the Star card means that you have gotten even deeper than what you have started over here with the Sun card, because the Sun corresponds to the image, what it is that we see, and the Star and the Moon card corresponds to more of deep energy, what we see in the dark and what we sense. Not what we see, it's what we sense and what we feel inside our souls, right? So let's move on to the month of July. For you, the month of July seems like you are quite busy. The Eight of Pentacles represents energy where you are busy, where you're making money. Well, I feel like during this year you're going to make a lot of money, especially during January, March, April, July, August. Oh my God! And in October, and I feel like December is going to be a very good money-wise month for you. Very, very good month money-wise. You're going to make a lot of money. Sorry, sometimes I confuse my words, but It's okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles makes me think that you are studying very hard. Maybe you have finals and maybe you are going to get your degree and you're quite anxious as to how it will turn out to be. I feel like everything is going to turn out for the best. I don't see failure. I don't see anything that you can be afraid of. I feel like studying is going to help you with your anxiety. I don't feel like studying is going to be something that you're going to be anxious over. I don't know, there is something very healing about you studying the field that you are on. The Eight of Pentacles represents the student and it represents the mentor as well. You studying to become a mentor and having good mentors is literally half the work being done. So I feel like this is a time where you need to apply a little bit more pressure into learning something. This does not necessarily need to be with exams and university. It can be like in your everyday tasks that you are too bored to do or you don't really want to do but need to be done. I feel like there are hidden gems when it comes to doing chores, for example, or doing things that you don't really want to do, because the more you do hard things, the easier they become. I used to be someone who was too afraid to even go and do my paperwork. I was getting too anxious and too nervous that I would say the wrong things and stuff. But it is okay even if you say the wrong things, and people are still out there to help you find the guidance that you need. You can go to the bank and do the paperwork without being anxious, because the people there want the job done as much as you. Eight of Pentacles might also show money coming through your art. So if you want this year to start a new business, or it feels like you are. With the Star card, the Sun card, there are many things that are happening at the same time for you. And of course you have the Ace of Cups, which represents new beginnings again. So of course, if you are someone who wants to make a small business, maybe sell your art or create commission work, I feel like this is a very good year to start this. And especially the month of July for you, it is going to be a very busy time. It feels like a lot is going on. It can be the month of March where you launch this new business, or the month of January. Again, with the World card, this might also represent a new business coming to fruition and you getting recognized for all this work during the month of April over here with the World card, because the World card corresponds to you getting recognized in many countries or in a language that is not yours. But anyway, all in all, I see that there is much work being done during the month of July. So buckle up. Sometimes the summer months are the busiest. It is tourist month. Many people like to spend the money during summertime because they want something pretty and fun to do during this month. So I feel like starting a business during the summer months is a very clever move. And I feel like this is something that you always wanted to do. Maybe it is something fun that you always have been hiding from other people, but now you are an adult and you make adult money and you want to do it. It can be something as small as inviting people in your boat, for example, and have them on tour, in the sea where you live. It can be as big as making a business like building a hotel. I don't know, it can be so much and as small and as big as your dreams might look like. And again, the universe wants you to win. The universe wants to manifest all your desires. All you have to do is take aligned action. Save that money and build that dream. You can't be a YouTuber without posting. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is just a reminder that you need to work a little bit more hard and be a little bit more focused than the rest of the month during this time. Let's move on to the month of August, where we have the King of Pentacles. This can represent you becoming the wealthiest that you have ever been. It can represent you making good money, or you finally being able to provide for yourself financially. This represents financial freedom and stability coming into your life. This is literally you becoming the King of Pentacles, taking care of yourself and taking care of who you love financially, having a stable home, having a stable income, or literally again making the most money that you have ever done and being able to invest. The King of Pentacles is about investing in people, investing in business, investing in homes, and making their dream come true through hard work. The King of Pentacles represents the Earth zodiac signs, so Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Maybe you meet someone along those zodiac signs and they are very helpful. Maybe, just maybe, for some of you, maybe you are single and you're questioning whether there is love in this reading at all. Yes, of course we have. I mean, first of all, you have the Ace of Cups. All the months have some kind of a new beginning. All the months have a new beginning for you. In corresponds, of course, to the rest of the cards. The Sun card corresponds beautiful relationship. The World card corresponds to a beautiful relationship. The Star corresponds to a beautiful relationship. So fear not. I feel like if you are single and you are looking for your special someone, I feel like there are so many good things happening to you, and you are probably going to be someone who cannot wait to just let your perfect person know how things have unfolded to get to know this special someone. So for some of you, this might be the King of Pentacles that you are always looking for during the month of August. For some of you, it's going to be the start of the new year or the month of April. Again, it can be quite different for each of you. We also have the month of September with the King of Swords. For some of you, the special someone comes in the form of a King of Swords, the air zodiac signs, so Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And again, emotional new beginning with the King of Swords. This can be an either or it can be a polyamorous relationship and you're meeting the first person there in the month of September and in the month of August, sorry, and then in the month of September you're meeting another person, you know, to be in a relationship with. Again, there are many different people out there. Be kind to each other in the comments. Don't act weirdly about it. Be yourself, but be kind to others always. Otherwise, you know, what are you doing in my channel? Anyway, with the King of Swords during the September months, as you know, September is the month where university starts, school starts, and many people who are first-time students, you know, in university, or, you know, school in general. I mean, it is a school season. September is the school season. Virgo season, of course, is school season. So everything needs to be organized and everything needs to be done with a plan. And the King of Swords is a man with a plan. The King of Pentacles is also a man with a plan, but the King of Swords is about having these wits to actually do the thing, you know. The King of Swords is someone smart, someone who sometimes is a little bit harsh in words, but the only reason they are a little bit harsher in the words is because they want to see results, but that does not mean that they are mean. They just want things done in a specific way, and no, they are not impossible to please. It just means that you are embodying this energy of the King of Swords. You want things done. You want things, first of all, said, because if someone does not realize what you have in your mind, how else are they going to work with you? This is especially important if you are applying for jobs during this time and you want to find a good boss to work with. you need to be able, you need to be someone who communicates what it is that you want, and in order for you to find a good boss and a good company to work with. And don't do jobs for pennies. Like literally, you need to find someone who pays you the right amount of money. You need to find someone who is not going to like use you to exhaustion in order for work to be done. People need to realize that work is not the whole point of life, and life is about connections and love and happiness, so finding people who understand that is quite rare this time, but there is always hope, right? But again, for some of you, this King of Swords might come in the form of a soulmate for you. This might look like someone you want to be with, someone structured, someone who communicates their thoughts and their feelings, someone who has creative interests and they are very good with words. The King of Swords might also represent someone who is a writer or a poet, or literally someone who has a way with words. This can be an entrepreneur as well. They can be a YouTuber also, because they speak a lot. They might have a podcast as well. They are very creative. The King of Swords is a very creative king. Again, especially with words. They might also work in movies. I'm hearing for some of you that work in art, or you want to work in movies. I feel like this is a good connection to build with this person over here, and who knows what this might end as. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next card. I feel like I've been rambling for way too much about the two kings over here. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to the month of October. We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It is one of my favorite cards, because the Ten of Pentacles represents wealth. It represents abundance. It represents building your empire and building a legacy, or being a part of your family's legacy, or becoming a part of a new family legacy. It might represent marriage as well for some of you, marriage proposal, or you moving together with your special someone. Emotional new beginning again, because we have the Ace of Cups in combination with the Ten of Pentacles, because this is the card of the year for you, the Ace of Pentacles. So of course I'm going to read them both of them at the same time, how they hold similar messages. The Ten of Pentacles again is about building your empire. You are deciding something during the month of October, and what you decide is building your wealth, building a security, you building security for yourself and your loved ones, building a safe place, a safe space for you to experience life. So yeah, building your legacy, building a safe and secure place. This card might also represent family wealth, or wealth coming to you through family. It might represent family issues also, but in a good way, not in a bad way. I feel like there is for some of you, it might represent coming together with a lost cousin, a lost father or mother, and building a connection with that person. But most of all, with both of these cards, I'm getting the sense that you are building something for yourself. I'm not seeing so much of you receiving wealth from family. I'm mostly seeing it as you building it, you and your special someone building it, because again, with the Ace of Cups, I see a beginning of something, right? A beginning of the wealth that you are building, a beginning of you getting the hang of things, But the Ten of Pentacles represents you having the whole picture and nothing is missing. You are getting your dream, everything, especially when it comes to material things. If you're someone who finds comfort and worth in material things, the Ten of Pentacles is the perfect card for you. And if you don't know, you can manifest things using tarot cards. If you didn't know, now you know. You can Google it and see how other people have manifested things using tarot as well. But again, with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like there is so much love in the house. love in the house, building your dream home with your dream person, your dream relationship. And this feeling of security and love and abundance in this house is just so much giving. I feel like 2024 for you is literally the year of opportunities. I mean, we see them all over the cards over here: healing and building your dream body, finding spiritual abundance, and finding something that heals your soul like a hobby. And if you have a small business, it feels like it is turning into a big business. This feels so good, guys. I'm so happy and pumped to see what you are all guys up to, because again, this is a reading for the collective. This is literally a reading for so many people to see, and it is quite impossible to find one meaning and one meaning only for everyone, because all things are personal to each of us, and not everyone's word card is going to look similar to the next person's, because not many people like traveling, but the word card represents traveling. It can come in a different form. Someone else might travel towards you, right? This is what I'm saying when I say that a collective reading is not a personal reading, but there is always a message for everyone. Otherwise, why would you click on this video? Everything we see and watch and come to us is a form of ourselves. They say that everyone around us is ourselves, expanded. So I feel like the reason you are watching this video is because you want someone to confront you and tell you that all is going to be well, and everything that might not go well, you can still manage to stay calm and focused and get the good things out of it. There are so many ups and downs in life, but fixing things is what is going to make you stronger, and it is going to be so much easier the next time something similar might happen in your life. So for the month of November, we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is an interesting card. The Two of Pentacles lets me know that you feel quite indecisive as to where the money should go, and how can I feel more secure, how are things can go from there. I feel like the month of October was a very successful month for you. You built your empire, you have more money than you ever had. Again, with the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, you already had a lot of money, lots of amounts of money, but the month of October, feels like it is the most abundant month of the year. And with the Two of Pentacles now, I see that you want to invest it in some way, and you are trying to figure out what is the correct way to invest in. Because every person is different. No one is going to invest in the same things as the next person. Of course, there are some things that are safer than others, but that does not necessarily mean that the other person wants to invest in the same secure things as the next person. Many people say that the most secure thing that you can invest on is housing, or in a ready-made business, and blah blah blah. But some people out there are there to invest in themselves, in the next goal that they have, in the next thing that they want to check off their vision board, or in their 2024 goal list. So I feel like we need to be open and kind towards others, and not try to fit everyone in boxes. The Ten of Pentacles just lets me know that you are going to have options when it comes to investing, and you're just in the process as to where should you invest, and what is the best way to invest, and which way is the best to invest, and what is the right thing to invest in. I feel like a way you can figure it out is by the Ace of Cups way, because of course both of these cards hold the meaning for you for the year. The Two of Pentacles lets me know that you want to invest and you have options. The Ace of Cups lets me know that you are going to invest in something new that speaks to your soul, because this is the main message of the year, speaking to your soul and finding the true calling, and investing in that. And your year ends very interestingly, in very deep, with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is an interesting card. Some people love this card, some people hate this card, but only in all, this card lets me know that things are coming to a closure, and the next thing is on the verge of happening. And the more you are doing things, the more you are doing hard things, the easier they get. It's not like they are getting easier, but they are easier to handle next time. If you're someone who feels like you have been rejected way too many times, and you're not going to be emotionally open ever again, this is such a wrong way of thinking. It's not about becoming stronger, but it is about becoming more honest with yourself and seeing that the other people's honesty is so much better than them trying to hold on to their feelings and not getting what they want. I mean, you don't want someone who doesn't want you, right? So if someone ends things with you because they don't want the same things as you, as they first wanted, let them go. You can fight as much as you want, but the main message, the bottom line, is that they want something different now. And you can see it in a negative way and hate them, and you can see it in a positive way and get the things that you always wanted to do without them. You don't really need company in order to achieve your dreams. You can be with someone and have very separate dreams. This is your soul, this is your soul searching, this is you getting the things that you want in this life. Of course, it is so much perfect in a perfect world to find someone who has the same causes as and helps us move along with that plan, but that does not necessarily true that you will not have something just because someone else doesn't want it. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is a good reminder that the right people are going to come. And always remember that you have not met all the people that are going to love you and support you for who you truly are. And that is so confronting to me, and this is why I always say it in my videos. When I see this card, this is what I'm thinking. Rejection is protection, and the right people are going to stay. Be as crazy as you want, and the right people will stick along. This is literally all it is. How do you think people are getting famous overnight on TikTok? Because they are relatable to other people and their own journey, or they are funny, or they are just so relatable that people want to see more of that. It's not like they follow their true calling. If your dream in 2024 is reaching to more people, which is very prominent with the World card and the Chariot, the Sun card, it feels like you want to reach out to more and more people. It feels like you want, it would be a very good thing for you to reach out to more people. But the way you do it is through mastering your true calling, right? And the Wheel of Fortune in the end of December, in the month of December for 2024, is going to help you see again what you are truly meant to do. After a year of so much things happening, you getting abundant, you getting dream relationships, you getting your dream body, you healing your deepest inner selves. The December month is here to remind you what you truly are, in the bottom line, who you truly are. And what you truly are is kind and loving, and the wheel is going to turn into whatever it is that you want. The wheel always gives back what you have given, to others. How you have treated others is how the universe is going to treat you. So treat yourself with kindness, treat others with kindness. Don't be judgmental over other people's paths. I don't think that you are, of course, but this is just a reminder that needs to be said. and I feel like the right people are going to stick with you. This is the year where the right people are going to stick with you. You have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a magnet where everyone who has similar paths as you is going to come towards you and love you for who you truly are. So let's move along to the charms. I'm going to just cast them on top of the tarot reading because we already have the months in front of us. So having the charms on top of each month is going to be very helpful to see the message a little bit more clearly with the charms. If there is something that you need to pay more attention to depending on what the charm is on top. So let's charm cast. This is my bag of charms. Let's see what the charms have to say. Let's see. Let me fix a little bit my cards over here. Alright, we have the hand over there. Okay, I think that is all I can cast. I don't feel like getting more charms. Let's see. Interesting. That's interesting. As you can see, there are many that fell in the Five of Cups, on top of the 5 cards. The 5 of Cups, I'm sorry. The Black Heart in the Star card. That's interesting. Star in the reverse. These are all in the magnet. Let's fix them up a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I mean, first of all, in the month of January, you have the Sun card and we have the Tree of Life over here. This charm also makes me think that you are thinking about your family or bringing in a new family member with love and kindness. Again, it can represent childlike energy and growth, just like the Sun card represents. The Tree of Life also makes me think of you taking care of your body, again with the Sun card. I feel like the messages are so clear with the Sun card in the month of January with the Tree of Life. I feel like you're getting your goals for this new year, at least for the month of January. It seems like the path is cleared up for you, and that's very, very nice to see. In the month of February, we have the Death card, the Anchor, and the Painter's Plate over there, which makes me think that, I mean, the Death card again is the card that represents the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is a water zodiac sign. Water zodiac signs are very creative, and I feel like with the Death card and the paint palette over there, I think that you are exploring something deep that you never really questioned before. I feel like maybe you are experiencing some kind of deep emotions that can only be expressed through art, maybe painting or music, even though we don't really have music indicators with the charms. We don't really have those. But I feel like you are reaching a specific point, and this is really represented with the Anchor over here. The Anchor represents a pinpoint, something stable. I don't feel like this is something this can be a change that it is hard to deal with. Maybe this is why you get the creative part with the paint palette and the Anchor, which represents something stable. Maybe the month of February is going to be hard for you when it comes to inviting change in your life. But getting it letting go, it can be too hard, but through art you can heal everything in your life. This is what I'm getting with both of these charms on top of the Death card. For the month of March, we have the Chariot and another Tree of Life, but it is kind of smaller energy. But again, there is vitality, there is a sense of family, you building your own family, you building something for yourself. This can mean that you are building something for yourself. Again, it can be you growing your small business getting recognized more and more every day. We also have a little bell over here in fell, both on the Chariot card and the Ace of Cups, which makes me think that this is the month where you're getting recognized. The ringing of a bell brings attention to you, brings attention to the things when it comes to movement, because the Chariot card corresponds to movement, and the Ace of Cups is a new beginning, right? So new beginning when it comes to movement, and you're going to have a big announcement over this. And of course, this is going to be huge news for your family as well. With the World card, we have the flowers, which is beautiful. Something is growing, something is bringing you more and more abundance in your life. And flowers represent kindness, especially the white ones, pure kind energy. You also have this little vintage My Little Pony charm. I feel like traveling is a big indicator. Now we have the horse, My Little Pony, which also makes me think of childlike energy. And I feel like childlike wonder is something that is going to be very, very important for you in the month of April with the World card and all these traveling indicators. Maybe traveling is going to build some kind of childlike energy that you never experienced before. Maybe as a kid you wanted to travel, but growing up it was harder to get the money to travel and stuff, but now you have the opportunity, and it is going to be very healing for you. The month of May is going to be a harsh one, guys. I cannot really sugarcoat this. I feel like there are many things happening at once. You need to be a little bit more witty when it comes to your words. We have the fox, which represents cunning personality, witty personality. You need to be very street smart in order to get out of this Five of Cups situation. It feels quite hard. We also have the Magnet. Again, the Magnet makes me think of you being a magnet to certain kind of behaviors and energies, and you can't really deal with it right now when it happens, but the month of May is the month where you need to deal with it. Otherwise, you're going to have many troubles that are not even associated with one another, and it's going to get harder and harder to get out of it, because as you can see, we have many charms and they are all quite hard to get out. It was quite hard to get out. Now I have fixed them, of course. We have the key ring. The key ring connects things, so I feel like you're getting some kind of connection, even though you are getting, there are some troubles over here, trouble situation. I feel like you're getting closer to someone who is going to help you fix those problems. The key ring corresponds to you being connected with someone or a number of people who are going to help you fix all those problems, especially if they are money problems. We also have the cat. The cat makes me think of connections. Again, there is this energy with cunning and using your wits to get out of a situation. Maybe you have a pet and they're going to need your assistance a little bit more during this time. Maybe they get sick and you have to be present during this difficult time. So take care of your pets during this time, and of course take care of yourselves. And if you fell a little too deep, please ask for assistance, especially if it has to do with money. For the month of June, we have the Black Heart in combination with the Star card. Again, there is healing energy. The color black corresponds to the message of protection. So I feel like protecting your energy is going to be very important during the month of June, especially when you're going through healing. Protection is the number one thing that you need to consider yourself to be a part of. You can wear something black or wear black crystals in order to protect your energy. You can find many different crystals that correspond to the message of protection. Black ones are the best ones for you to help with your with the energy of protections. So we have June. Now we are going on to July. We have this coin over here. It represents good luck for the new year, which is funny because we have it right beneath the January month, which is the New Year's. This is again New Year's charm, but we have it in the month of July, where most of the money is being done for the most part of this reading. You make a lot of money during the month of July, and it is very prominent now with this New Year's charm. We also have more money coming with the King of Pentacles in the month of August. We don't really have much going on with the King of Swords over here, but let's move on to the Ten of Pentacles over there. The Ten of Pentacles has, both October and November have tools on them. Both of them fell kind of on both cards. So I feel like the month of November, October and November are going to be months where you're going to fix things. They can be things that you're going to fix around your home, or they can be about fixing things or troubled situation, fixing things using money. Maybe this is why you're considering things about where the money should go, investing in a wrecked house and building it, or finding an already built and beautiful house and resell it. This can be an either or, depending on what it is that you want to do. It can be something that you want to fix on yourself, not specifically in a house, but it is very prominent in a house because of the Ten of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles corresponds to the home, and material things, fixing material things around the house. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the end of the reading for the month of December 2024, we have the Hand. So I feel like the message is quite clear with the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever it is that you give out to the universe is what you're getting back. The Wheel of Fortune is pretty much that message all cleared up, but the Hand really defines this message a little bit more. Whatever it is that you give to others, to yourself, and to the universe as an energy, this is what you are always going to get back, tenfold. So give out kindness, give out good effort and time, and everything will return to you tenfold. And for the main reading, again, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have again the ringing of a bell over there, which again represents that this year is going to be big for you. You're going to make big announcements during this year. And we have the Star charm. It fell in the reverse, but I feel like we already have the Star card over there, which is pretty much prominent over here. So I don't really feel like reading this in the reverse. In the reverse it is still quite pretty because it is rose gold, and it is so pretty in any case. So I feel like there is healing to be done. There are things that you keep hidden to yourself right now, but as the year involves, you're going to flower, you're going to bloom. And this is a year of growth for you. This is a year where you're growing the most money. This is the year where you're growing the most healing. And I feel like everything is possible for you. And now you see it so clearly. It is quite literally written in the stars for you to experience this year to the fullest. And I feel like that is all the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if this message resonates to you. Let me know if you have questions and if you have ideas for future videos. This is the last video that I post in 2023. I'm so grateful for this year. This is the year where I started my YouTube channel in the month of March. I haven't closed a whole year yet, but I'm so happy that I finally was able to make this dream happen for me, because I always wanted to post on YouTube and I didn't know what, and now this is literally my true calling. Reading tarot cards is my happiness. This is my happy place, and I'm so grateful that I'm reading your cards for you guys, and I'm literally so grateful. Like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in my next one. Let's move on to pile number 3. Hello, this is for everyone who picked pile number 3 with a jade stone. Let's see what your 2024 is going to be like. What is the theme for your year for 2024? We have the Knight of Cups. Oh my god, this is beautiful, guys. This is a beautiful start. I love this for you. We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups has this amazing energy where everything around them is for everything around them, to grow. And I don't know, there is movement when it comes to emotions, movements happening towards you, you making your own moves towards people that you like, expressing your emotions. I feel like this is the year where emotions are being exposed, emotions are being expressed, and all emotions and feelings are valid. And this is the year where you're going to recognize that that the way you speak your emotions and the way you choose to express your emotions are literally halfway to you becoming your truest self. This is beautiful. I love this for you guys. All Knights in Tarot corresponds to the message of movement. The cups correspond to the water element, and the water element is all about emotions and feelings and the matters of the heart and how you choose to express them or not express those emotions. But the Knight of Cups is about expressing those emotions and about being inviting for other people to express their emotions towards you. And sometimes that can be quite confusing. Some people are like, why do other people make weird comments towards me? I mean, your energy might be inviting for negative comments as well, but I don't think this is the case here, because we have the Knight of Cups in the upright, so it is only about good emotions and good feelings being expressed over here. I feel like you're going to have a lot of people around you who want to take you out on dates and make this effort, make this beautiful dinner for you. I feel like you're going to be very spoiled emotionally during this year. And I feel like there are people who are going to express their emotions towards you, and maybe you are so inviting that other people are going to get jealous over who is going to get the most attention from you. I think it will be quite a funny year for you to have all kinds of attention, and you don't really know who is the right person for you. But I feel like you are exploring your emotions. Nothing is such a big deal, and I feel like you're going to get so much healing from receiving all that attention until you find the one person that you really, really want to get this attention from. And as you know, the right people are always going to choose you. You're never going to have questions whether someone likes you or not. And I feel like this is the year where everyone is going to express their emotions towards you. So I feel like you don't have to worry about anything going wrong during this year, about if someone likes you or not. You're just going to know. Let's get the cards for the year now. This is the main theme of the reading, and now I'm going to pick a card for each month for you. For the first card we have oh my god, whew. Sorry, I feel like I am getting impatient already with your reading because there is so much happening. Okay, for the month of January we have the Six of Wands, which represents victory. This is so beautiful to start the year feeling victorious, feeling like everything is being done for us. The Queen of Pentacles is next up. Let's move this until I get the cards in the bottom. This is the month of January, this is the month of February. I love the Queen of Pentacles, as you know, it is one of my favorite queens of this deck. We have the Nine of Pentacles for the month of March. Let's move on. Let's see what it is there for the month of April. We have, let's see what it is. We have the Strength card, that's an interesting one. April, let's move on to May. We have our card, and it is the Five of Wands. That's an interesting one for April. Let's move on. Let's go and get a card for the month of June. I'm going to get them all first, and then I'm going to move on to the reading. feel like getting this one. We have the High Priestess for the month of June. That's an interesting one. We also have the Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Swords, I'm sorry. January, February, March, April, May, June. Let's move on to the August card. All right, we have the Page of Wands. That's beautiful. I love this. The bringer of good news. Let's see the Sun card. The Seven of Pentacles. Let's move on. Seven of Pentacles for the October month. That's an interesting one. We have the Ace of Pentacles and we also have the Four of Wands, and that is all the cards. Let me move them a little bit around so that you can see them good. Let's see them all nicely. You can watch them as well. I like when the cards are being shown very, very clearly. I like to read my own cards. I love watching other people's channels with tarot readings, but there are so many times where I cannot see the card and I don't really like it. I like to look at all my cards when they are shown to me, especially when it is a deck that I don't know. Because as you know, I love tarot cards, I love tarot reading. I have degree in art sciences and I love looking at art and I love reading all kinds of art. I have learned to read all kinds of paintings, and reading cards is literally a part of my journey to read. So again, I love reading cards and I love looking at the cards very, very clearly. So that's, oh my god, your year is quite interesting, might I say, because I feel like there are months where they are so vastly different from the next one. That's interesting. That's interesting. So let's read them all from the beginning. We have the Six of Wands for the month of January. The wands correspond to the fire element, and the fire element is all about passion and goals and taking the initiative, make the action. It is about drive and motivation to do things. Right from the bat, you have a very successful New Year's and a very successful January month. The Six of Wands represents victory, it represents success, it represents perseverance through it all, it represents making all the right actions at the right time and returning home victorious. So maybe you had a successful 2023 and now in the month of January 2024 you are returning home and you're returning home victorious. You did the best you could and now the time is to return home. But also it can represent that you are moving towards a new goal, towards a new home. It doesn't necessarily represent returning home. It can represent you building your empire and you moving on to the next goal. You achieved something and now you are ready for the next goal. The number 6 is also about, the number 6 corresponds to the lovers in the major arcana cards. So for me, it gives me this sense that you have the right people around you to feel victorious with, because celebrating your successes is very, very important. And they don't necessarily need to be big or small, you know. It just needs to have this sense of achievement, and having a sense of achievement and celebrating this sense of achievement, again, no matter if it is big or if it is small, it is always nice to celebrate it in order to bring this good energy and make more of this good energy happen. The more you do something, the more the universe provides the same thing over and over again. So the more you celebrate your successes, the more successes you're going to receive to celebrate for, you know. So either you having a successful career, achieving something and you feel successful and very cheerful about, or it is someone else, build a community and find a way to celebrate those successes with the people that you spend the time with. It is so nice to give this good energy back to the universe. So yeah, I feel like to get this energy, to get this energy going, you need to celebrate your successes, celebrate successes that other people have. And I feel like there are so many good things that are going to come during this year, just because you have celebrated so much, both yourself and the people around you, the people in your community, or your friends, whatever they successfully completed, or even if you just got out of bed and you cooked for yourself, it is a big success. For some people, and it is so important to be in a place where you can recognize big goals or small goals. It doesn't have to be big or small. It is not about the amount of things you do. It is not about it is about what the quality of things they are to better your own life and better the community's life. So if the best thing you did during the month of January is getting out of bed almost every day and doing things to better your life, it is still a success. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be small. You just need to have this sense of accomplishment because it is important, and celebrate it and make something good out of it for yourself and for others as well. For the month of February, we have a beautiful card. I think the other two piles had a very rough February, but you are getting there. You're getting to have this Queen of Pentacles energy. I love the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles represents the Earth zodiac signs, so Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Maybe you have someone around you who has this femme presenting energy. They don't necessarily need to be female, or a woman. It just have this nurturing energy with them that fall under one of those zodiac signs, and they are very helpful to you during the month of February. For some of you, this can be an emotional new beginning for you. I feel like with the Knight of Cups in combination with the Queen of Pentacles, there is this element that someone makes a move towards you, or you feel very inspired to act upon your feelings and express them. The Queen of Pentacles is known for her beautiful energy, her beautiful abundant energy. She is prosperous, she is the fertile queen. It is a bringer of good news. If you want to make a family, be pregnant, it holds the meaning of fertility and pregnancy. It is a pregnancy indicator. We also had the pregnancy indicators in the month of February in the other pile. So I feel like this is a very clear message for the 2024 month, that there are people out there that are going to be pregnant and build a family, and that is very beautiful if you ask me. I love that for people, especially if you have struggled in the past with fertility issues and whatever it is that you maybe went through. But I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, there is this beautiful energy, this abundant energy. It doesn't necessarily have to come from you building a family, but I feel like there are so many ideas and fertile energy that they are just finding the right people to be listened to, and it can grow. In the case where you do not really care about getting pregnant or having children or whatever, in that theme, this can represent fertile ideas coming to fruition through planting them to the right minds, of the people around you. The rabbit represents fertility. So again, it can come in many forms depending on your personality. This is a reading for the collective, so of course I'm going to say the exact meanings of the cards, but these are always representative of you specifically, each person, how you persevere it as. I cannot say that someone is going to be pregnant if they do not want at all to become parents or become pregnant at all. Again, it can represent fertile ideas. It can represent you feeling security financially in yourself, building a safe home, a safe place for your home. This is might represent also you being in tune with your body, getting fitter, getting a healthier diet, or getting into health and vitality if you didn't have that at all in your life. This might represent you becoming the master of your own body and healing your body. It can be part of this 2024 journey for you. 2024 year is the year of abundance and the year of infinite opportunities and infinite paths that you can be on. So I feel like most of people in the year of 2024, they're going to have a lot of things going on at the same time, and one of them is being good to your body and listening to your body, listening to the foods that you need to feed your body, getting all your vitamins, getting the right exercise, because our bodies are so important to, they hold energy, they hold our brains, they hold our souls, right? So to have a better life, you need to take care of your body. And I feel like the month of February for you is where you are going to take the most care of your body, or at least it is going to help you recognize that your body is very, very important. I feel like this is going to hold on to February, March, and April over here. I feel like all three of these cards have some kind of similar message. The Nine of Pentacles is my happy single card, if you ask me. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be single, you're not going to find someone. Again, the Queen of Pentacles can represent someone coming along with good intentions. I mean, with the Knight of Cups, I'm sorry, this is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups represents movement in on an emotional level, someone coming towards you with a proposal. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry, can represent this type of person coming along towards you with a proposal, right? So yeah, the Nine of Pentacles does not necessarily mean that you're going to be happily single. It can mean that you are getting this beautiful energy inside yourself. You feel abundant, you feel cleared up, and you feel like you're finally worth it. You see your own worth, and you are not going to accept anything less than the things that you worth, than the things that you think that you're worth, right? And the Knight of Cups makes me think that you are going to give yourself everything that no one has ever given to you. And it can represent again someone who finally is going to give you all the attention and love that you always wanted, but you are also in the place where you do not really care about someone else giving you that, because you can provide it for yourself. But it is always nice to recognize if someone wants to give it to you, especially if it comes from someone that you really want in your life, right? So only accept the behaviors and attitudes that match your energy. And if someone, no matter how much you like them, if they show you all the wrong things and give you all the wrong impressions, don't pay more attention to them. Don't give them the energy. Spend this energy giving things towards yourself, especially when it comes to material things. The Nine of Pentacles represent gifts and money that you that come from you and are applied to you. Take care of your body, feed yourself good food, provide yourself with beautiful gifts. I feel like the Nine of Pentacles literally represents good energy. And also the Nine of Pentacles is about having good fame. I feel like you're getting recognized for things that you have and things that you do for other people, the effort that you put towards something. And I feel like there is so much more than meets the eye, and people are going to recognize that. So yeah, I feel like the month of March is going to be a beautiful month for you. Your fame is getting nicer. You're getting all the attention, from people from work or from your friends. I feel like this is the year where you're getting the most attention, all in all. So January, February, March, April. You have the Strength card. The Strength card is a Major Arcana card. Major Arcana cards correspond to bigger events in our lives, and Strength card is card number 8. It is the same number as the year number. So infinite possibilities and infinite paths that you can be on. And the Strength card is about perseverance and about discipline, and having this calm energy that everything comes from you, mastering the art of knowing that everything comes from you, everything comes from your mind and your own actions, and how you choose to act, how you choose to word your emotions and your feelings, how you choose to react to things is literally half of the work being done. I'm getting the feeling that you want to become the master of something during this year, and the Strength card can be like you're becoming master of your body, master of other people's responsibilities that you take upon yourself. But all in all, I feel like you're getting stronger. This is what I'm trying to say. But not much on the sense where your body is getting stronger, though it is very represented with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles over there. The Strength card is about having a stronger mind, seeing the truth of the matter, seeing how all that matters in the end of the day is how you view things, how things make sense in your mind. And no matter how hard things might look like at first, you don't have to give in if you don't want to. You can be calm, your mind can stay calm, no matter if the situation calls you to be all over the place and sad and build insecurities where you do not have insecurities. I feel like the month of April for you calls you to remain calm and collected about something. It reminds you that your growth is about what you feed yourself. And when I say what you feed yourself, is both food, real food that you feed yourself, but also thoughts and situations that you put yourself through, and what you choose to feed yourself, again, thoughts or food, is what you're going to get back. And what you want to get back is calm energy, beautiful energy. You want to bloom. You want to make more, right? See how this figure has this sitting yogi position. A rose is growing on top of her head, and she feels calm. She feels happy that she's in control. She's in control of the snake, that it might attack her, but also it will not attack her because she is so calm, and there is no way that when you are calm that you're going to be attacked. I feel like being calm is something that it is calling you during this month. The month of April for you feels like a calm month, a month that you need to persevere something, that you need to see right through something. And yeah, it feels like things are getting where they are supposed to be. This is what I'm getting. I'm not sure why. I'm getting the sense where that things fall into place, and even if things might seem out of your control, you can still control your own behavior and your own attitude towards the thing that is in front of you, and that makes you feel in control, and it is so good and kind. You need to remain good and kind to yourself during this time. This is what I'm trying to say. The month of April calls you to remain calm and collected about internal and external things that happen around you. So let's move on to the month of May, which I feel like this is going to be a hard month. We have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a minor arcana card. It corresponds to mostly everyday things in our lives, but I feel like the month of May for you is going to be a very frustrating month to deal with. It is not a bad card, but the Five of Wands is about competition and about trying to be on top of somebody, trying to be better than other people, trying to be better at something, blah blah blah. It is about who is better at something and who gets the better position. It is about competition, you know. I feel like you are not going to get along with your co-workers. I feel like there are many things that are not being said. I feel like there are things that are happening behind the scenes that not many around you knew, but they are coming across. I don't know, they come, you know, they show up, and it is so out of nowhere that everyone just baffles, and it creates this confusion around them. I feel like it is about competition, about who is going to get that position, who is going to get most of it, who is going to, you know, it is a confusing time. I feel like May is going to be a hard month. It is going to be a confusing month. I'm going to cast charms later on to see what is so frustrating for the month of May for you. But I feel like your actions should align a little bit more with your words, and you know, vice versa, because otherwise people around you are going to drag you down. You know, you have built so much good fame up until, you know, the month of April. You don't want to ruin this good reputation by saying wrong words or not saying the right thing just because of a bad conversation with a co-worker. I feel like it is going to be a hard month. I feel like emotions are going to be all over the place. Maybe there is going to be some kind of romance, you know, in your job field, with the people that you work with the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands, and it is going to create some kind of confusion during work time, or when if someone finds out about this relationship, you know, this especially if it is going to happen to you with someone who is above you like a boss. You need to be very careful about relationships in the workplace. It is better to leave it behind and, you know, try to figure out a better way to deal with this than making your coworker's life hard. Or because, you know, when you like someone, when you especially when you work with someone and you like them, you have feelings for them, you want to make their life easier, and that creates confusion in the workplace because other people's lives in the workplace are getting harder. So, you know, there needs to be clear communication, and there needs to be fairness, you know, which is quite hard to deal with during this time with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands can mean harsh actions as well. It is not always about words, it is about actions. Someone getting a job that you really wanted, someone getting a promotion that you really wanted, and you don't really know how to deal with this. And yeah, all in all, it feels like it is going to be a hard month, but I feel like it's going to be the only hard month. So uh, don't get too attached to this. It can be just a minor thing. It is not necessarily need to be a thing that it is going to overtake, you know, the whole month and more, you know, because it is a minor arcana card. It means that things are going to get a little bit confusing during the month of May, and it calls you to have patience and perseverance during this time to your goal, and not say things that you want that you will regret later on, you know. For the month of June, we have the High Priestess. I love the High Priestess. I think we got it in pile number 1 as well, which is very nice to see. The month of June for you is going to be an inner calling, a calling from your inner space. The High Priestess represents intuition and inner guidance, finding your inner compass and listening to your gut and your intuition, you know, following your heart, following you know, your inner compass, you know, following whatever it is that you feeling inside. So yeah, there is this inner calling for you. The High Priestess is a major arcana card, again, a big event that is taking place. during the month of June. And the big event during this month is you receiving some kind of guidance from the universe, you feeling like you are receiving messages and signs from the universe that you need to follow your inner calling, you need to follow your inner self. Oh my god, I just saw a little birdie. Oh my god. Oh, okay, if that is not a sign, I don't know what it is. You have inner guidance already, but for some reason you postpone it over and over and over again because there are so many things happening all the time, and you just procrastinating listening to your intuition for some reason. But after some kind of confusion, during the month of May for you, I feel like you are finding yourself in the need of guidance again. And I feel like this guidance comes in the form of birds for you, in the form of numbers, being in a specific position. I feel like you're getting into something very specific, like reading, not reading in the sense of, like, getting into reading, like, maybe you're getting a new hobby, like, studying, reading, but I feel like there is this sense that you are getting into tarot or the occult or magic, or getting deeper into your own religion, whatever it is that you believe in the way that it makes sense to you. It makes an appearance in your life. This is what I'm trying to say, that either religion or spirituality is calling your attention right now. I feel like it was hidden from you, and for some reason something happens in the month of June that calls your attention to finally understand how things work. Maybe you are getting into manifestation, maybe you're getting into vision boards during this time. You don't really know what it is, and now it is time for all these questions to be answered. Or maybe you didn't believe in any of those, you just like to watch tarot readings because it is fun, and now you understand a little bit deeper why those things work out in the end of the day. I mean, most of us, this is how we started it. We just saw pretty cards, and then we get in deep with the occult and magic and whatever path anyone is taking, from tarot cards, to full-on spirituality. This can be so different for each of us. Each path is different. You don't have to claim a path as the right one. Everyone is different. Every path is valid. And I feel like your own path is going to be vastly different than other people's path. I feel like you're getting a calling from some kind of femme presenting person, a woman, or generally, someone femme presenting or with feminine qualities, like nurturing and, like motherly kind of energy. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be the appearance, but I'm getting the sense that you are finding guidance through someone very specific with nurturing energy. It doesn't necessarily again have to be a woman or a female. It can be someone with the qualities of nurturing and multiplying. This is what I'm getting with the High Priestess. It is, I feel like I need to speak with a lower voice, because this is something hidden from you, something you don't know, and for some reason it clicks in the month of June for you. For some people it clicks in the month of January. Someone who you don't have to try hard to make it happen, because it will come along to you, not when the time is right, but when you least resist it, when you finally feel like you don't have to be in control of everything. You only need to be in control of how you react to things and how you word things and how you act and what your attitude towards whatever it is that is happening to you. You know, you don't have to control everything. You only have to control what comes out of your body, you know, comes out of your mind, you know. This is what I'm saying when I say, you know, getting in control of things. The control, the calm control, where you know where your energy is going, where your energy is landing, and landing in you know, in specific people who understand you is literally a gift. But anyway, I feel like the month of June is going to be a wake-up call for you for some specific things, and especially when it comes to spirituality. Maybe you're getting into, you know, deeper as to, maybe you already do something very specific like yoga, but you started it as a workout to keep up, you know, with good health and stuff, and now you're going in deep from June and on as to why it is so good for your soul. If it is something you want to keep on doing, maybe you want to change things up and it is not working out for you anymore, and there is something new that comes along and it is working now for you. So let's move on to the month of July, which is very nice to see because we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a beautiful card that has to do with communication. All aces in tarot correspond to the message of a new beginning, and of course new beginnings are beautiful. It is interesting to see that you have a new beginning in the second half of the year, in the month of July. But you know, maybe you have manifested a lot of things during the first half of the year. Maybe you have ticked all the goals of your list and now you want to create something new. With the Ace of Swords, it means that you are creating a new list of something, new communication, new beautiful energy that comes along your way. The swords again correspond to the air element. The air element is all about communication, how our brain works, our mental state, how we choose to word our things, you know, in written word, on in speaking word, you know. It is about what we do with our thoughts, all in all. And the Ace of Swords correspond to expressing those thoughts, expressing our needs, expressing our wants to the universe outside of ourselves. You know, our voice is being heard. This is what I'm trying to say. The voice is being heard. And I feel like, especially in combination with the Knight of Cups, both of these cards are about expressing, you know, expressing the feelings. The Knight is about creating movement, and the Ace is about expressing the, you know, saying the words, you know. So I feel like in the month of July for you, there is some kind of connection being formed, and someone wants to come along towards you with good news about love and communication, and they are going to say all the right things. You're going to feel like you finally found someone who you can communicate you know, with. Sometimes, you know, I mean, all relationships become bad because of bad communication, and it is always better to say some things up front, of course always in a kind and respectful way, than leaving things unsaid and dreaming things with you know, no ground to sit on. So I feel like with the Knight of Cups in combination with the Ace of Swords, we have someone coming along towards you with clear intentions, and they want to make you feel like royalty. You know, they're going to make you feel like you have always been worth it, right? And this is so nice to see. This is so nice to feel like people are listening to you, and again, you are being listened to. This is amazing energy. I love this for you. Sorry, there is a little hair over there, but yeah. Let's move on to the month of August. We have the Page of Wands. I don't really have much to say about the Page of Wands because the Page of Wands is the bringer of good news. The Page of Wands is about exploring and moving our bodies and taking the initiative, no matter if it is big or small. As you know, I am a firm believer of small actions are better than no actions at all. Even actions that we don't really take like in real life, but actions we take inside our brains, like manifestation, for example, visualization. Even in visualization, if you do something, if you act upon on something, it is so much better than not doing it at all. It is so nice to see the Page of Wands. It is again the bringer of good news, so I feel like the month of December for you, it's going to be you receiving good news, especially when it comes to emotional connections. This can come in the form of a friend coming towards you, with the fact that they like you, they've been liking you for a long while, and now you build this beautiful connection, and again it leads to such good energy. For the month of September, you have the Sun card. The Sun card is the major arcana card, and major arcana cards correspond to big events in our lives. The Sun corresponds to the zodiac sign of Leo. Again, maybe you are a Leo, or this person that comes along is a Leo, and it feels like you're building a beautiful connection from the month of July, and later on it feels like there is a relationship that is forming over here. The Knight of Cups in combination with the Sun is beautiful. This person wants only good things to happen, to you, and it is all about bringing the light in your life. So again, the Sun card is about vitality and health and wealth and prosperity and abundance. So guys, for you, the month of September feels like the brightest month of the whole year. Everything comes to fruition. Everything comes so that you become wealthier and wealthier, richer and richer, and not richer like in the, only in the pocket, but richer in the body, richer in the spirit. I feel like you're getting an appearance change, a manifestation appearance change, if you believe in that. I feel like you are again about becoming the best version of yourself during the month of September. I mean, September is the month where the school year starts, and it is Virgo season. It is all about practical things that need to be done, and I feel like you want to better your life even more than you already do the whole year. And the Sun card really provides you with movement and guidance as to what it is good for your body, what it is good for your spirit, and of course what it is good for building your connections with people. And again, I feel like there is huge relationship indicator with the Sun card and the Knight of Cups. The Sun card also corresponds to fertility and building a family and having kids, if this is something of interest to you. Spoiler alert again, with the Queen of Pentacles we also have this indicator again, but the Sun card is another card that also represents this message over here. So I feel like a relationship with someone who wants a family, wants kids, is being formed over here. Of course, this is something that you need to communicate with this specific someone. This does not really is not something that can be said for a reading for the collective. I'm just saying it just in case you need a specific message. For those who are interested in building a family, you don't have to be, of course. Let's move on to the month of October, which is the Seven of Pentacles for you, which is very interesting. This Seven of Pentacles in this deck, and in this deck only, represents all your efforts coming to fruition, and now it is time for you to rest. The Seven of Pentacles in most tarot decks represents hard work and hard work being paid off, but in this deck the work is already being done, and you allow yourself to rest. And you allow yourself to rest with the Knight of Cups being so supportive of you, being so kind and generous towards you. I feel like you have mastered the fact that everything comes from your mind, and the more your mind is rested, the more your life will allow you to rest. And I feel like you finally understood during this time that your body and your mental state and your nervous system is what is most important to remain calm, remain collected. I mean, with the Strength card, this is also indicated here, but there are so many things that are happening during this time where this is being tested, But now, here with the Sun card, the Seven of Pentacles, oh my God, this is being mastered. All your efforts to master the art of remaining calm, kind, and collected are being sown over here in the second half of the year. The Seven of Pentacles is about sowing up for yourself. And when I say sewing up for yourself, is listening to your body when it needs rest, taking self-care days when you need, and even if time does not allow you to take rest days, work days does not allow you to take rest days, you still find time during the day, like 10 minutes, 1 hour, however long it is, to pay attention to yourself and pay attention to your body and listen to it and take care of it. As you can see, this figure over here takes rest in a field of pumpkins. If what you need is rest, you will do it anywhere, This is what the message makes me think. It also makes me think of the change of seasons and how you react to it. And I feel like as the months are getting colder over here, from October to December, they are getting colder. I feel like it is even more important to listen to your body when it needs rest. The winter months should be about rest, because the whole nature is about taking rest during the winter time. So must you. For the month of November, we have the Ace of Pentacles, more new beginnings for you. We all have a new beginning in the month of July. Now we have a new beginning in the month of November, and this new beginning for you comes in the form of money and material things, maybe gifts as well, something being gifted to you, a job offer being offered to you, and it creates this new path that you need to open the door and go on this journey. I feel like if you start a small business, it is going to come to fruition. It is going to find the right people that they want to buy your product, and support you. The Ace of Pentacles is about creating wealth, and you also have the support of this amazing person over here that comes to your life. It can come again in the form of a friend who offers you this support. It can come from this friend of a friend of a friend. I feel like it comes in so many different forms. The Ace of Pentacles makes me think of gifts. I feel like maybe you have your birthday during this month and the month of November, and you receive gifts, but amongst those gifts there is a huge opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles is about a huge opportunity coming towards you to better your life. This is where the money is. So I feel like it can come in many different forms for many of you. It can come from an artistic path. It can come from your university degree. It can come in however weird things, life wants to bring you towards this time, in whatever form it may come. But all in all, it is a career offer, it is a money offer, and it is up to you whether you take it and move along with this path, or say that it is not for me right now and move to a different path. There is always options. Again, 2024 is the year of opportunities and taking many paths at a time, because there are so many opportunities and we are not one-sided person. We are multi-sided people, and we are not just one thing. We have needs, we have wants, and those change with time and with our age and stuff, and with whoever comes along in our lives, and of course with our minds. Many people have this limiting belief system, and they believe that they can't do things that they can easily do, but this is however anyone wants to deal with this new opportunity that comes along. And for the month of December for 2024, over here with the Four of Wands, we have stability. I love this card. As you know, this is one of my favorite minor arcana cards. The number 4 is the number of stability, and the wands correspond to actions. So I feel like the Four of Wands corresponds to the message of stability, building a base. As you can see in this specific card, there is a bridge being depicted over here. Bridges represent two sides coming together to form a connection. So this can represent this beautiful connection with this Knight of Cups, which is all around for you during this year of 2024. And the Four of Wands can represent them proposing to you. It can represent marriage, it can represent building a home, it can represent moving in together, them moving in with you or you moving in with them. It can represent traveling as well, having the ticket in your hands and moving towards this journey. This is what the guidebook says about this card. You have the ticket in your hand, and it is up to you to see if this journey is for you. So yeah, stability is coming. I mean, it is quite weird to say that at the end of the year you're going to have stability, but this is a lie. You already feel quite stable during the whole month. You have successes during the first months of the year over here. The Nine of Pentacles is pretty much stability. The Queen of Pentacles represents stability. There are so many cards that represent stability. It just means that with the Four of Wands, you are building something, you and a specific partner coming together to build something for yourself together. There is a connection being built, bridges being built in order for things to happen between you two. Again, it can come in many different forms for many people, but all in all, it means stability is coming. And I feel like a specific sign that you can look forward to is the 1111 message, because the Four of Wands represent the 1111 message. It is quite literally the 1111 message. If you see on the clock the numbers 1111, just know that it is a sign from the universe that you are on the right path, and that everything that comes along is for you to remain calm during this year, that the universe has your back. The universe always has your back. Never doubt the power of the universe. The universe always gives three answers. Yes, yes, but not now, or yes, but I have something better. And especially the last one is what people think it is the worst one, but it is so good, guys. So good when the universe takes something from you. You thought it was the best thing ever, but in reality, oh my god, the best thing is the next thing that is happening after that one small thing being taken from you. This, of course, take it with a grain of salt always, because I know people get it very confused very easily. I'm just saying it just in case you feel like it is the end of the world when something happens, but believe me, the universe always provides with what you need and what you want. Let's move along to the charms. This is my bag of charms. I moved them to a bag because I cannot fit my charm collection anywhere, like literally it is so big. So in the charm bag they go. So I'm going to cast the charms on top of the cards already, because we already have the cards. They correspond to each month: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And this card is the main theme of the reading. So I'm going to cast the charms on top of the cards to see if there is something specific for each month. All right, I think I get one more casting. Let's see. All right. Not many things wanted to stay on top of the Four of Wands, but let's see what we have over here. Let's see. Let's move them around a little bit. Let me find all of them. Okay, all right. All right, let's see. Oh, that's the Eros charm. Nice. We also have the Friend. Nice. And the Versace one. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Okay. For the month of January, we have the Six of Wands with the little guitar charm. It makes me think that you are receiving fame, you are getting successful, especially if you are interested in music, if you create music. I feel like you are going to get recognized over your music talents. This is beautiful message. I love it. Or if you want to start learning music, if you want to start a new hobby, this is a good indicator that everything is going to go very, very well. You don't have to find a teacher if you don't have the money to do so. You can always find tutorials that are free on YouTube or on Skillshare. There are so many platforms out there that they can teach you all kinds of stuff. So don't feel limited. Just go get the guitar, or manifest the guitar, and believe me, the guitar will just appear out of nowhere, because this is just what the universe likes. The universe wants to give you exactly what you want, and just free your mind from what that might come from, but not limit yourself. There is so much knowledge out there. With the Queen of Pentacles, we have the little flower over here, which is so nice to see. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is the queen of nature, so of course we're going to have a little flower over here. And we also have this little charm with a child on it. I mean, pregnancy indicator, kid indicator. If you want to build a family, this is literally spoiler alert. But yeah, we don't really have much for the Nine of Pentacles for the months over here. And of course, nothing on top of the Knight of Cups. So I feel like these 2 months, and the main theme of the reading is not being, represented by anything else other than the cards. This is just what it means when no charms fall on top of the cards. For the Five of Wands for the month of May, we have the pencil charm, which is very interesting. I said that I already said that the Five of Wands is very. It is the hard part of the year for you. There are going to be competitions, and there are many things. People want to take your place. People want to confuse your job for someone else's. It can be quite hard to deal with all this, but writing down everything is going to help you so much. Write down the dates of things happen. Keep a diary. Maybe keeping a diary during this month, or write down a list about things that you can do and check them off at the time that you have completed them. I feel like it is going to be so much helpful during this time with the Five of Wands during the month of April. Is it April? No, it is the month of May. Okay. I'm also getting the sense that not only you need to write things down, you need to be more organized during this time. The pencil always makes me think, I mean, as much as you need to write down things, what writing down things mean? Organizing your thoughts, organizing things that you must do. Write them down, because some things might just fly out of your head, and this can create many confusions. So in order to not let that happen, write them down and not allow anyone to tell you that things did not happen, because you have keep track of it. For the month of June, where you have the High Priestess, oh my god, you have funny charms over here, because we have the Anchor, which represents stability. It represents things being set, but you also have the little glass pig, which is quite funny to me as a charm, because oh my god, I feel like there are things again hidden from you. The pig is about how you make the oh my god, what is it called? The pig where you put money in it. But here I have a piggy where it is glass. For some reason, I feel like you invest in something. It is so clear to you, but for some reason, the attitude that you get back, or your own attitude, is not being perceived as it should. Maybe you get lost in translation when it comes to when you communicate something to someone else. And especially when it comes to spirituality, not many people understand spirituality. Not many people are going to understand your path. And this is why so many people nowadays do not speak about their spirituality, or they keep it secret because it has become kind of mainstream, to read cards. Many people go through phases where they buy tarot cards and they leave them behind. They are getting into spirituality as fast as they get out of spirituality. But for some reason, for you, the path is being cleared up. But for some reason, it gets confusing for other people and it gets to your nerves a little bit easier. And no matter if your intentions are clear with your spirituality and your goals and your spiritual goals, I feel like there are many comments that are going to be made about your spirituality, and it will not allow you to express your emotions how you want, but it will help you to spiritually grow and see that spirituality is something personal, and not everything needs to be said. If your spirituality, if you know where you are, you don't need other people's opinions. You can listen to them, you can offer your own advice and your own opinion towards something, but you can't just control someone to do the things that you advise them to do. Maybe you read tarot cards also and you gave someone some piece of advice that you expected them to go out and do it, but spoiler alert, people never do the things that you say they do. They are going to be themselves, and no matter if your piece of advice is amazing and the best piece of advice you ever done, it is their life and you can't control other people's lives. So I feel like whatever you say, whatever you do during this time, just keep it to yourself, because many people they will think that they see right through you, but in reality, they just don't understand where you're coming from, and you need to protect your energy during this time. I feel like there is something about protection that needs to be said over here, and you can't just control what other people do. Maybe this is just the message for you over here. Let's move on to the month of July. You have the money indicator over here with the lucky charm of good luck. Funnily enough, we also got this specific charm in this specific month of the year in pile number 2, I think, which is funny because right on top, we have the January month, which would be that this is going to be a lucky year for you. But I feel like your luckiest times are, as you can see in the bottom half of the year, from the later months of 2024, July and on. And yeah, you have the good luck charm and in communication, good luck in communication and speaking your emotions. This is a crescent moon, it is a new moon, so new moon represents new beginnings, new emotional beginnings, new emotion cycles. And with the Ace of Swords, you need to communicate your new emotional needs every time you get them, the moment you get them, because the longer you bottle them up, the longer it will take for you to heal from this bottling up of emotions. We have the Page of Wands with the arrow, which is beautiful. I always think of arrows when I see the wands, of course, because they are made of wood and stuff. And I feel like there is this perseverance and you set new goals for the later months of the year, the second half of the year, and I find it quite charming and beautiful for you. For the month of July, August, September, for the month of September, we have the ring which says friend on it. So maybe this is the time where someone who is a friend of yours comes along and shows interest towards you, and they put a ring on it, spoiler alert. But there's also so many things that you need to do. We have the hand charm, and this literally represents all the things that you should do as well. When someone expresses their feelings towards you, You need to be able to express your own feelings back, and not necessarily, propose to them back, but whatever it is that you feel about this person, be kind about it. And they already went through so much in order for them to express their feelings. So you need to be kind and generous with your energy and give this person closure that is so much needed. I feel like, especially if you and this specific person were friends before, I feel like they deserve to have a closure that is kind and beautiful. And again, no matter if you are both interested in being in a relationship, and or if someone has interest and you have not, or other way around, just be kind and give the closure that is needed with kindness. For the month of July, August, September, October. For the month of October, we have the love charm. So I think that this love interest is coming to fruition in the later months. Also, we also have the Versace charm. So I feel like there is luxury happening during the month of October. There is love happening. We have a love charm. And we also have the dragon charm, which fell between the month of November and October, which makes, 2024 is the year of the dragon, funnily enough. So of course we're going to have a dragon charm in a reading, in any pile. You are the lucky pile, you got the dragon charm, and the 2024 year is the year of the dragon. So have fun during this year. It is always amazing to see signs coming along all together. For the month of November, we have again the dragon charms, which means perseverance and going through it all with bravery, and just going to the goal, setting the goals and manifesting them. You being in charge of all your goals that you're manifesting in your life. For the month of November, we also have the Tree of Life. Funnily enough, both of these are very round. The dragon charm is also round, but see how golden this card is, and also this charm is golden. I feel like something is growing in the month of November. There is again this big opportunity for growth. Opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles, and growth with the Tree of Life. And with the last card over here for the December 2024, we have the My Little Pony charm, which I love. As you know, I had this since my childhood. I have kept all my toys from my childhood, so so yeah, I love this charm. It is one of my favorites. For me, it represents childlike joy, childhood memories. And I feel like this union over here, which is represented by the Four of Wands, this is going to bring a childhood energy, childhood dream into real life. Something you always wanted since you were a child. Something comes to fruition in the month of December of 2024. Not that not other goals are going to manifest during the whole year, but the month of December has a lot to do with childlike joy, and I love that for you. And I feel like that is all the messages I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if this message resonates to you. Let me know if you have questions and if you have ideas for future videos. Thank you to everyone who kept this video playing because you wanted someone to keep you company. I love you guys. You help my channel grow. You know who you are. I am so grateful for everyone who has subscribed to my channel in the year of 2023, and I can't wait for 2024 to find more people and build this community. I love you guys. This is literally my true calling. So help a girl right here, subscribe to my channel, help me monetize my channel. It is a dream come true for me already, but let's get the channel monetized and going, and I will provide with more and more things to come. I'm so excited for the new year's as well. So I hope this video finds you well, and if it doesn't find you well, I hope it gives you hope for the new year, because there are so many things happening in all the piles. Like literally all the piles are so good. Like, I don't know, let's be kind. Let's be real over here and manifest goodness. I manifest goodness for everyone that watches this video. I love having you all right here. I love reading your cards. So yeah, that is all from me. Happy 2024, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.